everybody! Hello! How are we today? How are you today? I'm tired, as always. Happy Friday! Congrats on first, Lance. Rezko, thank you for the mercy of giving it to Lance. Thank you for the drinkle and decrinkle also. And Siren, thank you for the 200 bits! Hi Rezko, hi Rose, hi Hepper, or should I say Hespers, congrats on first. Hee hee. Hi Clickflint, hi Siren, hi Dwaggy. I forgot to open Biku because I don't tend to open it immediately when I sit down. Like a fool. Welcome back, Hush. Good to see ya. You can try that command again and make sure Biku is working. Hi Tony, of course. Did I get everybody?
They've broken through the first line!
I think so. And hi Arba, if I did not say it already. There we go. Scott! Thank you. I miss you. I'm sorry, Arba. I always miss you, Arba. When you're not here, I miss you. I go, where's Arba? But how is everybody doing today? Are you having a good Friday? We're going to have a great Friday. God damn it. If it kills me, we're gonna have a great Friday. I don't remember if I said hi to Rose. You came in just as I started yapping, so hello. Just in case. I'm real frazzly today, so like, I don't want to miss nobody. Did I add more to the protect counter retroactively? I did not. Because I would have to sit here and type it, what was it, like 12 times? I have not done that yet. I am stupid enough that I will lose track. Yeah, I'm with you exactly, Scoots. But let's get out of the brown note territory, shall we? So, for a few people who were not here, we finished our childhood arc on the first stream, and we started in adulthood. We investigated the strange missing entire village of people out in Orland Woods, and we found that this strange weird dog creature was the cause of it, or so we think. Yeah, tired Friday gang. We defeated the dog, a strange light came out of Asbel's hand, and he was like, whoa, that's weird, and then we met up with Sharia again, who was being a complete bitch. But we found out that she also has this weird light coming out of her hand. We went back to Lant. We went back to Lant for a good reason. Because Asbel's father died. For his character development, as someone called in chat in the first stream, might I add. So he went back and tried to become Lord as he should have. And, the neighboring country started invading, and a lot happened. This country and the third great nation, formed an unholy alliance, and the third country in question, Strata, invaded Lant themselves to drive back the other one, and then they kicked Asbel out. So he came here and found out that people are trying to kill Richard after being accused of killing him himself. We've just rescued Richard. You called it, you did! When I saw that in chat, I was like, damn.
No one can stand before my blade.
So that's where we're at. I am really not good at plot synopsis. Okay. But I tried. The other VOD is still there if you're like, wow, you suck at this, I need to go watch it. Nakashima?
I'll keep on getting stronger.
How dare I? How dare I what? I should be resting? I will be. I mean, that was kind of all over the place. But I'm glad that most of the people who were here for the first stream are here for this particular moment. Asbel got magic hands, girl dying of sick has magic hands. She's no longer dying of sick as well. dad died of poor parenting. He died in protecting the town from the invading army.
This is it.
All right.
What's wrong?
Back then, I vowed revenge on this door because I couldn't open it.
You vowed revenge on a door?
Yeah, I was a kid. I wonder if I can open it now. Let's see.
It opened a little.
Really? That's incredibly flattering, actually.
Was it always this easy? If I'd been able to open it like this back then, I wonder if things could have been different.
Asbel?
Sorry, never mind. Let's go see what's on the other side.
That's flattering and interesting to hear. I'm turning the text advance on because I have fucked up so many skits because of the way some of the lines just go right into each other and some don't, so I'm just gonna put the controller down. But this fucking thing is not a door, by the way. Really do a good job of capturing the things that are great about that. You're really gonna make me cry. So this isn't a door. There's a reason he couldn't open this as a kid. Look at this fucking thing! It's a solid brick of concrete! No wonder his childhood ass couldn't open this. If he could, people would think he was a freak. Look at this! That's concrete, baby! And treasure chest right there. But also on our way out of here, for some reason Richard started yelling because I guess the voice direction was off. He was like, "We're going to escape to Grailside. We can go this way." And it was very strange. As if he was yelling to his own assassins where he was going to go. Yes, he still shouldn't be able to open it. He should still absolutely not be able to open it, but he can. Thought he was a freak for moment one. He ain't beating all those allegations. It's true, it's true. Auto advance does go on for unvoiced things too. Yeah, that really sucked as well. But if you actually hit the A or X or whatever it is, it'll stop the auto advance, so you can actually just keep up with it yourself. But there are so many skits where the lines are like connected in the same clip. Like they're supposed to cut one another off comedically or something. And so I'll hit... I'm used to hitting the button to go to the next line. Oh. Okay, so it doesn't cut the stream out when it does that. That's good to know. So, like, I will miss an entire chunk of dialogue because one line was supposed to go into the other. Because they used to auto-advance back on the PS3, so that didn't happen. And they made it so it's not like that, which is, like, nice, but also horrible.
No one can stand before my blade.
Yeah, it's the size of a fridge and already heavy as fucking hollow. And they were like, it's packed with dirt. Like, that shit shouldn't be moving. Sophie could move it because she's strong as hell. Also, yes, Sophie materialized again out of thin air. Asbel and Sharia were about to get absolutely obliterated by 3 giant mechs. Or 4? Might have even been 5. And Sophie appeared out of nowhere. Everybody started glowing and Sophie just materialized out of thin air. In the meadow, might I add.
It's been a long
An important
time
detail.
Since anyone's come this way. There are still monster bones here. What's wrong, Sophie?
I don't know. My chest. It hurts.
The air is thin here. Perhaps we should hasten our escape. Here, Sophie. Take my hand.
No, I'm fine.
Sophie?
This is unexpected. Asbel, did she act this way around you when you first met?
No, not really.
Interesting. Then perhaps the problem lies more with you than it does with her.
Me?
Even after 7 years, you haven't changed at all. Anyone would recognize you. It was easy enough for me.
What? I've changed? Maybe you just changed too much. What's wrong? Is it your wound?
been a long time since I laughed. I enjoyed that a bit more than was sensible.
Richard,
A sensible chuckle. The meadow is her respawn point. She's still a child. And yes, that's Richard.
take long.
Eagle dive! Stop!
Okay, fall! Victory is ours.
We're also not going to ask how that one worked. How we
Looks like
moved
we made
that
it out in
solid
one
mass of
piece.
rock.
You all right, Richard?
It's nothing. I'm just a little tired.
We should rest. You know a good place to stop around here?
Me
There's
too,
a small
Lance.
hut just off the high road, but I don't want you to stop because of me.
There's no need to push yourself. Let's just head for the hut.
All right. Thanks, Asbel.
Oof. Yeah, the slime will be a bit of a rough go. Asbel spent all his stats since before the childhood arc on strength and not int. Oh yeah. Int and wisdom are his dump stat. I'm debating on whether we should bother with getting Sophie and Richard in 100 battles together. It might be a bit difficult. Cause
What's our motto? Never give up!
it'll be a lot of grinding that I don't think anybody wants to see. But we're gonna start getting some of the really good end battle quotes soon too. I'm excited for it. Terrible.
They just keep coming.
I think that's all of them. They're so soft.
Hey, Sophie, listen. I know I've made things difficult for you up until now.
What? No, I'm fine.
You still don't know who you are or where you're from. But I don't want you to worry about that. I'll take care of you.
Okay, but I'm not worried.
But that's crazy. You have to be worried. What if you never find out where you belong?
Oh,
If you believe in enough, surely it'll work. Yes. That's how it works in this. He's got the magical glowing hand, it's fine.
This is fine.
Sophie, don't go too far.
all right.
Richard, what happened back in Verona?
My father was murdered.
What?
Yes. He was killed by the very knights who were sworn to protect him. They would have
There she
killed me as
goes.
well, but I hid among the bodies and escaped detection. When the enemy dropped their guard, I went to the secret passage and fled for my life.
I can't believe the Knights would do such a thing.
My father's death was a shock, but the fact he was betrayed by his own knights makes it far worse.
And I was a student at the Knight Academy.
Yes, I'd heard you left home to join them.
I did, but then I resigned. My father also died recently, and I was to become the next Lord of Lant. Had I stayed, I might be chasing you down right now.
But you're not. You saved my life, just as you did 7 years ago. I thought of that day as I fled the castle. I was so desperately hoping you would somehow come to my aid. And you did. You actually did. You have no idea how happy I was to see you, Asbel. You're special. You're one of the only people I've ever really trusted. So what's your plan? Will you return home when this is over?
Things are complicated. The alliance with Strata has changed everything.
Alliance with Strata? What are you talking about? My father would have never agreed to an alliance. He always took a hard line on such matters.
The Stratan military is stationed in Lant right now. They just arrived a little while ago.
So around the time of the uprising. Interesting.
Where's the Fury? We'll find the Fury.
Asbel, someone's coming.
The Fury was during Liza P.
Damn.
That's where the Fury was. So nonplussed by that, Richard. What happened? Dad's dead. How about you? Same, man. Yeah, that's how it is. They're just so used to it. They're like, it's fine. They're like, I'm not surprised.
You thought to stop us?
Thank you for the head pets. We're too tired to have the Fury.
Who are these soldiers?
These men serve my uncle, Archduke Cedric, the man who now calls himself our king. My uncle sought to usurp the throne for years, and now it seems he has resorted to force.
Why would he do such a thing?
I will drink Landy
Asbel,
Crinkle.
listen. When we reach Duke Dallin, I plan to build an army and avenge my father's death. Will you fight with me? I need your strength for the coming battle.
Oh no.
Of course. I don't know how much help I can be, but I'll do whatever I can.
You're not allowed to be coughing anymore. You gotta stop.
Thank you, Asbel. Thank you.
This is just like our old friendship pact.
Got Lion Kinged. He got
Do you
poisoned.
want to join too, Sophie?
Yes, join us. It'll be just like it was 7 years ago.
What happened?
It's
Hi, cat.
strange. I just felt a chill run up my arm.
Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
I'm fine, but we should get to Grail's side as quickly as we can.
We should do that. Get ready to get school bus, nerd. Do we have anything new we can make? No. There they go. Leave that alone. Can you fix my anxiety while you're in? Dude, if I could fix anybody's anxiety, I would.
I'm starving.
I know I dragged you into this, but I can't do anything about the food situation right now. I'm very sorry.
Oh no, it's not your fault at all. By the way, remember when you said the Knights assassinated your father? Are you sure about that?
I know it's difficult for you to hear, but yes, I am.
I'm no longer involved with them.
Knight or not, Asbel, I am very happy that you are not counted among my enemies.
Believe me, Richard, I have no desire to fight you. I wish I could have seen the Academy one last time.
Perhaps we should take a little stroll to the Academy then. Maybe bring my uncle a little present?
Hey, that's not what I meant.
We do not have a therapy medical degree for that. Yeah. I'm at the point where if I even if I wanted to study for that, I would like get into like a class for it and I would be like, "Oh, I'm really fucked up." I would sit there and be like, "I have problems." That's how it was, because I had to take sociology and stuff as part of my required classes for college for some reason. And I would just sit there and like realized some things. While my teacher was up there going, Jeffy Dahmer, and like giving pet names to all the like serial killers in the past, and I'm like, ma'am, these are not your golden retrievers, these are murderers. And she was like, oh, Jeffy. She was great. She was nuts, but she was great. Sitting in that rocking chair, curled up in a ball, just rocking back and forth with our hands on our heads. Yeah. I was me in the back of the room having a fucking crisis. The only degree you got is stamped into a fruit roll-up. Mine might as well be a fruit roll-up. Lil Jeffy D with the snackies, yeah. Lil Jeffy D. I can't remember any of the other ones off the top of my head, but they were all in that same vein. Here we meet our most controversial side character.
Right here is
or party member, rather, not side character.
A bridge that acts as a fortress.
Those two guards belong to my uncle.
Okay, is there another way around?
Wow, thanks for the raid, you two.
I know of some other routes, but they all run through the capital.
Also, Click Flint, they absolutely shouldn't. I wouldn't want to be called out while having a crisis in the back of the room. To check in with you after the lecture. Nah, they'd end up holding impromptu therapy sessions then. Yep. Her. She. Thank you for the shout out.
Sophie! What's wrong?
And there she
What
went.
happened?
It was nice to meet her while it lasted. She's dead now.
That girl. She touched me.
What?
I touched her. I really touched her. Once more, please, wait! Let me touch her again!
Who are you?
Who, me? I'm Pascal. It's nice to meet you.
Hey, Volk.
Just what do you want with Sophie?
Oh my gosh, I never thought I'd see a real one in person. It's like meeting a celebrity.
See a real what?
I said see because I just saw her illusion a little while ago.
Illusion? What are you talking about? Do you know something about Sophie?
Well, yeah, I know all about her, but it's kind of hard to explain. It'll be faster to just show you. Come on, it's right over there.
Yeah, Richard's fully lost. He's like, I'm not part of this. So is this remaster? Yeah. This is the remaster I was excited about. It is a little weird seeing it at a smooth frame rate, but it's nice. Yeah, I don't know these people. I'm not part of this.
What is this?
You can use this to just pshoo right down to the underground ruins, you know? That's where the illusion is.
There are ruins here?
I know, right? I was totally surprised when I went down there, but boy, was it something! Not having to deal with that stupid bridge was a nice bonus, too.
People in this world don't even
Were
like
there
that
soldiers
stupid
in the
bridge.
Nope, just me.
What do you think, Asbel?
Might as well take a look. We can't do anything here anyway. Plus, I'm interested in this illusion of Sophie.
All right, that's good enough for me.
It's fine on Switch 2, not the remaster.
Awesome.
Or
Let's all
PS4
go together
3
then.
or a Wii game should have any
Wait,
issues.
you're
However,
coming
comma,
with us?
a
Well,
remaster
sure.
of a PS2 port
I
of a
think she's
GameCube
offering to
game
show
had
us around the
plenty.
ruins, right?
Of course.
All right, I guess we're all going in.
Come on, let me touch you again.
Yeah, some
Look, you can
devs
touch
still
me as
find
much
ways
as
to make
you
it run
want.
worse.
It's a totally fair
Exactly.
deal. No. Asbel? Too bad. He's way over there.
Do you think Archduke Cedric could be in league with Strata?
It's possible. My uncle had been handling the kingdom's foreign affairs for many years. With my father's ailing health, he had no one to answer to.
So in other words, this alliance between Strata and Lant.
Though it pains me to say it, it may have indeed been officially sanctioned by the crown.
Yeah, the PS2 remaster. Well, not remaster, but port was a downgrade in the first place. It's like when they take stuff and throw it through like 12 translators and they're like, here it is. Here it's back. Eventually I will play Romancing Saga 2 someday.
What just happened?
He is
We're in the
Bryce
ruins.
Papenburg.
But we didn't move.
Yes.
How did we
Yes,
end
he
up
is.
somewhere else?
Papenbrook.
It's no big deal. It's just a little wobbly-wobbly Katang kind of thing, you know?
I don't get it.
It's cool, right? Who'd have thought a huge place like this would be right under our toes?
These ruins don't look like any place I've ever seen.
That's because the Amarcians built them a long time ago, so of course they're gonna look different.
The who?
The Amarcians. They're a tribe that left ruins like this all over the world.
Tony's list
Are
will
you
never
some
shrink.
kind of archaeologist, Pascal?
Yeah, I guess. Something like that. But since I taught you something new, you should let me touch your friend. Come on, please? Don't touch me. Boo, you're no fun.
Can we just go, please?
Okay.
A lot of Romancing Saga fans. Amarcians, not Americans. No, Nakashima, you cannot.
Huh, they just keep coming.
That one was for the lady next door.
She is at least respecting the boundaries. Yeah. Sophie says no and she goes, okay.
Huh, they just keep coming. America.
No! Yeah, the ruins of America. Even in this, America's canonically destroyed itself. This is the remake of the world.
Oh, you finally realized my greatness? Let's celebrate with a high five. Huh?
Yeah, so this is what happened. We destroyed ourselves. The world ended up remade. And these are just our ruins. Yeah, we became lizards. I'm already a lizard. Y'all need to get on the bus. Also, no, I genuinely don't know if I'm going the direction I want to be going or not.
Release! Come forth! My heart roars! Infinity of soul! Over already?
Dragons are Americans. That... Don't make Americans sound cooler than we actually are. That's a disservice to dragons. Please let this be the way I want to actually go. It sure doesn't feel like it. Nope, all I've done is loop back around. Ugh. Makes no sense. See, exactly. Good being a fox, no lizard. Yeah. Fair. Okay. Dang it. Ugh. The ruins are less of a pain with the destination marker, because at least eventually you'll get the general direction you want to go, but for the time being, you still have to, like, make the path yourself. So, like, it's not entirely helpful. It doesn't lead you to every step of the solution, just to the end point.
You thought to stop us?
That's okay, you can be a lizard sometime, and that's enough lizard between all of us, maybe. Yeah, there you go. And Moo Robot. Fawn. Yeah, you're missing the fawn. You're also missing Casualty of Golf. Oh, right. That one doesn't go. Got it. Walking Calamity. That's more me than Hepper. I really want to go back further. She was an AI before a robot. That's true. The AI didn't originally have like a whole ass body. It did, but it wasn't like physically tangible to my remembering. Here's hoping I'm remembering where the heck I'm going. Yay! Actually, that still hasn't come out, huh? Welp. Let's... where is it? There we go. We'll want some of those later. Calamity Hepper. She's not a threat to the world. Yeah, everybody should follow Bancha. He's gonna take a little bit of a hiatus to get stuff together, but soon he'll be debuting his brandy dandy new model and everything. Speaking of debuts though, tomorrow the 25th at 1 p.m. Central? I want to say? Maybe it's 12 p.m. Central. I'm thinking probably 1 p.m. because it's here. Moosin will be doing his debut.
Oh yay! So here's
I'm very
the device
excited
that
for
shows
it.
the illusions.
We should all try to be there and give Moosin support, because he's been trying to debut for like 2 fucking years now.
Something's approaching. The footsteps sound strange.
And we've all known Moosin for about that long, so
What's that?
we should go support him for realsies. Damn it. It didn't go off. Well, it went off, but it got hit before it could hit. Sophie's charge moves are really fun, but like, getting slapped while they go off is really annoying.
Sometimes I can't help but envy you, Pascal.
Forgive me, Your Majesty. I hadn't realized.
No, I didn't mean that I wanted your staff.
You haven't, so you're still kind of new here. That's fair. Well, a better chance for you to get to know the community.
Unexpected. How does this device work?
Hi,
It's a
Mino.
cinch. You just tappy on this thingamabob here and then ka-chunk on the little dongle.
I have no idea what you're trying to say.
Just try it.
Thank
Come on,
you.
it's super easy.
Me going, how do I not follow Moosin? There. I too am fixing my mistakes. Behold the buff moose man. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta get the high score in Tetris.
All right,
In
all
what?
right. Step aside. I'll show you.
Asbel's too dumb for this shit.
It moved.
Look!
It's me.
This must be the illusion Pascal was talking about.
Yeah, I don't think Moosin has actually gotten to stream yet.
She's right. It looks just like Sophie.
I know, right? They're identical. Now, do you see why I totally wanted to touch Sophie?
So was this device also constructed long ago by the Amarcians?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Tomorrow.
probably. But I don't know, I'm still kind of researching it. Aw, there it goes.
Sophie, did seeing the illusion help you remember anything? I see.
So we don't know how this is connected to her, or if it's even connected at all.
I know. I wish I had a manual or whatever.
Exactly.
And this writing's all smudgy and faded, so I can't really tell what it says.
I'm just
If
smashing
I
buttons and
squint
stuff happens.
real hard, I can read the word lambda. But that's it.
Lambda? What does that mean?
Okay, so yeah, it's 1 o'clock here. That's why I was remembering it.
Lambda.
Okay. 12 Central.
I feel like I heard that word a long time ago.
Lambda. Pascal, are you sure you can't make out anything else?
Nope. Sorry. Show's over.
We don't have time to sit around thinking about it. Let's keep moving.
Well, the people at your work will understand. Tell them there's a buff moose on and you need to watch. And they'll be like, "Oh, damn, we want to watch the buff moose."
What's your take on this, Asbel?
About?
About the Sophie that appeared in the machine. It was nearly a perfect double of her. Don't you even have a theory?
Not really.
That isn't like you at all, Asbel. Aren't you supposed to be her guardian?
Supposed to be, but I don't know anymore.
Come on, Asbel. Get it together. You're all she has.
I am?
You belong by her side. Having found myself in a similar situation, it is a feeling I know well. In fact, even now I continue to be in your debt.
Thanks, Richard. I appreciate it.
Why are you thanking me?
Well, it just felt like the right thing to say.
Dude, this bromance is far from over. Get used to it.
We are very sad to announce this will be a
God, Richard has the best, the best chance, I guess. He just puts so much into them. He's got some of my favorite deliveries on his spells ever. Where are we going? This way. Yay. Up there. Okay, so I probably went the wrong way. Yeah, his incantations are fantastic. Holy Lance is my favorite by far. It has stuck with me for many, many years. And will continue to.
This won't take long.
kill stealer.
Who dares challenge me?
Yeah, Holy Lance! Like, he's so pissed.
They just keep coming.
Just like the sheer bloodlust he puts into his callouts, though, like he took all my fury. See, I don't really need to display the fury anymore because if y'all been around long enough, you know.
There she goes again.
Like, everyone has seen my fury. If you watch me interact with Carl enough, you'll see more of it. Scream the name of the attack and it'll be more powerful. Exactly! Okay, that's where we're supposed to go, then that's not the one we want to use.
I'll keep on getting stronger.
Carl has it coming. He does! It wasn't him that hit Lance the other day, but I'm blaming him anyway. He gave Automod the idea. They're in cahoots. And not the good kind. Actually, what food do we have in here? Battle doesn't seem to last that long. Let's change this up. Perhaps pudding cake. We might want other stuff later, but for now, that seems effective. After all this time now, you see that the combat is making you remember Grandia 2. I never got to play Grandia 2. I've seen... I think it was Grandia 2 at least. I've seen some of it and the voice acting was endearingly terrible. Can you take what she had? Is it better? It is. There you go. Because it was either Grandia 2 or Lufia 2. Because I was watching a friend play it at his house, so I don't know exactly what it was. I had a friend who, if you'd go to his house and he was playing an RPG, he wouldn't turn it off. You were just there for it. Like, he wouldn't turn it off so you could play something together or actually hang out. Like, you were just a witness to this RPG now. And God only knows if it was good or not. So I watched a chunk of whatever that was. I did see a good bit of evolution, and I really want to finish that game.
Nice, Richard. That was impressive.
Well, I'm nowhere near your level, Asbel.
Grandia has endearing bad voice acting. It does. It does. Thinking on it, I don't think it was Grandia 2. Like, I'm going through and I'm like remembering the protagonist of Grandia 2, and I'm like, I don't think that guy was in there. I think it might have actually been Lufia. Because I don't remember that really angry protagonist being there. I can't remember if we want to go back up or not. This place is such a maze. Yes, okay. That was what we wanted. But you gotta knock all these things all over the place and form like little bridges, which is super cool the first time you do it, and then you're just like, this is a lot. I can appreciate many of the puzzles in this game, like the first time you have to do them. And then the like second or third time, or when they're like, we need this but a lot more steps and a lot more difficulty, you're just like, I don't want this anymore. This is no longer fun, please stop. Like, I'm sure Lance and Tony can tell you, like, when I say the color changing arrows puzzle in this is like... I don't remember if it's in the future arc or not, but oh my god.
Over already?
Infinity Assault is the name of the attack, but you always heard Infinity Assault? Yeah. Cause that's what it sounds like. You can't remember? You're lucky, son. If we get there in this and I find out it's not optional or feel that we should do it, I will look up a guide, because otherwise I will literally fumble around for an hour until I give up. It's too much.
What is
It's
this?
absolutely ridiculous.
Is this a Creus husk?
I've heard of Creus that could no longer absorb Elith, but I've never actually seen any.
I can't even begin to imagine how long these ruins have been here.
Oh, I'd say like 500 years. That's a guesstimate, but we're directly beneath a river that flows from Lake Grail to the sea.
Which means...
Well, I can't imagine someone just walked over and dropped these relics off for no apparent reason. It means they're equally as old. Come on, think about it. No one would be dumb enough to just build those ruins right under a river. Although that would have been interesting to see.
So, they're at least 500 years old, but they could be older?
Why not? 500 years, 1,000 years, something like that.
Wow, this place is a lot older than I expected.
Kind of surprised they didn't make a skit about, like, being so willing to step on platforms hovering over whatever the fuck is going on down there. You always heard it properly, but have you ever heard instant vols properly? Has that ever sounded the way it's supposed to? You should jump on them and see what happens. I mean these! I'd be terrified to stand on one of these. Are you kidding me? Think you like Pascal's vibe? Pascal is good. She's funny as hell. This, I believe, is where we had been. We're just bringing back a shortcut. See if I fall down. If it were me, I would. Thank God the ancients left us floating platforms just in case the ruins break apart. Right? Ugh. Peak autism vibes. You know what? True.
Looks like we cleared Wallbridge.
Now we can continue to Grailside.
Oh, you're going to Grailside?
You've been a great help, Pascal. Thank you.
You've been a great help. You can go now. Oh, wait!
Too.
You don't have some sneaky reason for following us around, do you?
Sneaky? No, very obvious, yes.
Maybe.
Are you serious?
It's because I want to get closer to Sophie.
Huh?
Yeah, I want to touch her and study her and learn about her and, touch her. No offense, but I'm not interested in the rest of you. So can I come, please, Asbel? Please? Whoever you are?
Please,
Richard.
guy who I've never actually met.
Got it. Hey, Sophie, who do you like best? Me? Asbel, or the other guy? Asbel.
The ugly one.
Aw, come on. I want you to like me, too.
She's a bit eccentric, but I think we can trust her.
Disaster
All right,
lesbian,
Pascal,
yeah.
You can come with us.
Yay! It's like they say, trips are all about meeting people, right?
Now then, shall we head for Grailside?
She is just as cute in Japanese, if not cuter. Eventually I will attempt to show off her mystics because they're very cute in Japanese. Sophie, you are a threat to my existence. She really is. More like a threat to her peace. What about... Oop. Wrong button.
Sploosh.
Sploosh. Okay, where's the handle to it? There we go. Hey, go Gabby. What happened to the puff pedals? Stuff I got is... Can I not do anything with it yet? Yes, I cannot. I need something. What? I don't know. You know what though? Well, hold on. I don't be having money to throw around. I'm gonna want this. Whoa! What was awesome about that? Hi Paige, welcome in. Sophie's right to be afraid. Okay, that's fair. But you're more rad than me. And your day had better be just as rad as you. Now bring me the red pages. Did you bring them with you, by any chance? Huh. That's a new one. I wonder what you get from that one. Oh, did I unlock that and not realize it? No. Alright.
I heard you like crab omelets, Sophie.
Yeah, your name is literally Paige. You better have them.
I bet Richard gets to eat special royal crablets. Royal crablets?
Now, I'm afraid there's no such thing.
Royal crablets.
Wait, Sophie. Let's all calm down.
Royal crablets, royal crablets, royal crablets. And Sophie ate Richard. He was never seen again.
I don't anticipate a challenge.
Dang it.
I guess the rumors are true. I really am that awesome.
Yeah, you just gotta get royal crablets. It's like a cat. You have to put the crablets in front of her and then you can just pet her while she eats them. That'll definitely go well for you. She won't punch you at all.
Richard, what's wrong?
Nothing. I'm fine.
We've been walking for a while. Do you want to rest?
I don't want to slow you down.
Hey, come on. If you feel all wobbly, you shouldn't push it. We don't mind taking a little break, right, Sophie? Sophie?
See, I would take the chips and just run away. Hi, Naru.
Stay back!
Richard?
I'm sorry. You startled me.
Aw, don't worry, Sophie. He's just kinda shy. He probably just has a thing for you or whatever, 'cause he got all worked up when you touched him. Wait, oh my gosh, that means he's my rival! Sophie, you can't like him too. You just said you liked Asbel the best. You can't keep changing your mind like this.
She's just going
What's
off.
gotten into you two?
Asbel, Sophie, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I think I'm just very tired.
Richard, are we friends?
Yes, Sophie, of course we are.
Friends. Then
No.
why?
Let's keep going.
No ads.
So, what's Grailside like?
It's on the shores of Lake Grail, ruled by a man named Duke Dallin.
Can I also ask who this Duke Dallin is?
He's a distant relative of the royal family. Yet he maintains the largest standing army in the kingdom. Dallin's father saved my father's life a long time ago, and our families have been close ever since.
And you think Duke Dallin will save you?
I think he can be a great deal of help, perhaps more so than anyone else.
More than anyone?
Asbel?
No, I just mean, it's good to have such a powerful ally at your side.
Man, everybody is jealous of everybody else for no good reason.
I have sent chat to the Post Malone dimension for 3 minutes. Pray I do not keep them there longer.
Damn, really putting the fear into him. Guess you can't be friends with Richard unless you have the general insurance. Yeah.
Dude, those taters look delicious. So, hey, have you known Sophie long or what?
That was a quick change.
Well, come on, I ain't got all day.
Sophie, Richard, and I have known each other for 7 years. If this is the same Sophie.
The same Sophie? What do you mean?
How should I explain this?
Come on. What is it?
I should be careful what I say to her.
Hey, are you keeping secrets or whatever?
Well... Look, back in my hometown, we made a pact of friendship. And Sophie was part of the group.
Oh my gosh, friends are awesome! I totally want to make a friendship pact with everyone.
Whew.
The Post Malone dimension. Yeah. He may be a good dude. He may be cool. I'm real tired of seeing him. It's like you go to a friend's house, right? And they're like, "This is my friend Post Malone," and you're like, "Nice to meet you." And then that friend always has Post Malone there, and you're like, "I really just kind of wanted to hang out with you and not Post Malone for a minute," and you can't.
Even more, oh, whatever.
You're like, Post Malone is really nice, but I would love it if he would go home every once in a while. It's just a roommate. No! You paid off a hitman, so you never have to... Was it the turbo hitman? I wish I could pay that particular hitman.
They just keep coming.
Because boy,
Pascal.
am I tired of seeing that dude.
Someone who's so smart they can control air with their mind. Wow, you're amazing.
Agent 47, your next target is Post Malone. What does the target look like? You'll recognize him. Perhaps Lucky. Turbo is actually a really good investment. If you don't like ads and you don't really care about emotes or like spending on every single streamer you watch, Turbo's a pretty good deal. I don't remember the pricing on it though, so it might be a bit more than most people can afford, but boy would I suggest it. Not until you get a job again. Fair, exactly. Like, I don't have enough to spare to spend on it myself either, but like, boy, I would if I could.
I don't anticipate a challenge.
Because I've tried getting rid of that particular ad too, because they're like, do you see this ad too much? And it's like, yes, every day of my life I see this ad. Please get rid of it. And they're like, we can't do that, no. Please continue gambling. Like, I don't wanna... Your problem was you wanted to sub to everyone you watched? That's fair. I also have that problem. Can only imagine how much you spend just on keeping us all subbed to each other. I know, right? Rezko is a true hero. A real Amarcian hero. Our community comrade. Yes.
A state of emergency is in effect. None are allowed inside the city without explicit permission. Wait! He's Prince Richard! Please forgive me, Your Highness. We shall inform the Duke of your arrival at once.
Richard's a prince? That's awesome! If
I love that
Richard is a
Pascal didn't
prince,
even know.
Then what is Asbel?
I don't know. I don't know what I am now.
You're his boyfriend, Asbel.
I apologize for making you wait. You're all free to pass.
Thank you.
Iron Bite
Here's
is your
Talon
idol
at
for
his
saving
manor.
you from my
He
ads.
is, Your Highness.
All
I'm
right,
sorry.
Asbel. Let's find Duke Dallin and see if he can shed some light on our current situation.
Pascal is not concerned about politics. In the slightest. Yay, we can buy pasta. We can do so many things. And now we can do so many less things. What, did we only pick up one potato? No, we didn't. Okay. Baked potatoes sound amazing. I should probably do this. The fun part is I've been screwing around on my other file for so long that all of my gear is upgraded beyond, like, the abilities of the next upgrade that I would normally get via story. So I'm, like, really not having a good time getting new gear because all the old gear is too strong. I done fucked up. Hi, Kavika. How you doing today, Beepers? It's going okay. All he needs to be concerned about is how to push giant rocks with just his hands. I mean, he doesn't need to be concerned about that anymore. He can do it. Just imagine Asbel and Richard get married and Asbel wearing a dress. He's all, like, he would look so little different than he does now. Here in this particular town, I am very tempted to use one of those bundles of money the game gave me, because there is something that's here that I would like to purchase. But I don't know if I'll use it, so I'm like, I might just come back for it.
Have you been researching this area long?
Nope.
Oh, where were you before?
He would be cute.
Oh, you know. Ever since I left my hometown, I've just been kicking around the world.
You traveled the world by yourself? Who exactly are you, Pascal?
Funny, I totally ask myself that all the time.
Wait a minute. You don't know who you are?
For sure. I mean, do you know who you are?
Well...
Like, why am I here and stuff? Where'd I come from and where am I? Uh-oh. I saw you, Sophie! You can't hide!
Do I know who I am? That's really the heart of the matter, isn't it?
Yeah, who are you? I'm neurodivergent. She sure is. Yay. Now what do we want to put in here? What do we have none of? We'll get plenty of feathers later, but... probably the seed. I'm sure we'll need those for something. I missed this on my first run through because it's not even something to physically see.
I think there's a bell in the top of that tower, but I can't really see it from here.
Asbel, over here!
Yeah?
Listen, there's something totally hinky about the way Sophie's acting toward Richard.
Yeah, I noticed that. I've been thinking about it too, but I can't figure out why.
Well, duh! Don't you have a clue? It's because of you and Richard.
Huh?
Yeah, Sophie's jealous that you guys are all mwah hanky-panky all the time.
Mwah. Wait, what?
You heard her. Quit kissing. We don't have 50 grand. What did he say? Oh, he said 3,000. I just... Oops. I paid him the full amount last time. And actually, that is insanely useful. We're gonna fix this because it's bothering me. There we go. See, there's my neurodivergence at work. I didn't have to pay that guy a chunk of money, but I did. Let that be a lesson learned to you. I fully forgot he bumps down the price. Past me is like, you idiot. Yeah, Pascal out here shipping everyone. She really is. Herself included. Like, she's like, me and Sophie. And Sophie and Richard. And Richard and Asbel. It's like, dude, calm down. I missed the treasure chest next to the 50k guy. I thought I grabbed it. Did I not? Did I just think about grabbing it and not actually do it? I think I might have. Thank you, Tony. I think so. Damn it. Alright, hold on. I'll fully forget to come back and do it because I've clearly forgotten to do it when it was right in front of my face. I took a good hard look at it and went, I'll grab that in a sec, and then yep, thank you. Whoops. When Pascal does it, it's harmless and cute. When I do it, it's a violation of boundaries and really creepy. No, it is really creepy when Pascal does it, but at least she listens when Sophie says no. There is that. Gotta give her credit where it's due, even if it's only a very little bit.
We are very sad to announce. I guess the rumors are true. I really am that awesome.
You meant Asbel? I'm Bumpa. Yeah, exactly. Hiya, David, I didn't see you pop in. Her headcanon is Richard is a man-ho. Oh man, what a nice treasure chest. It would be cool to open it, huh? Yeah, that's exactly how my brain works. Like, I'll look at stuff and be like, I'm gonna do the thing, and then my brain will check it off as if I've done it. Like we looked at the objective and went, I'll do this, that, and the other thing. Okay, and then we just skip the part about the doing it. And then we don't do it.
Richard, you're hurt.
No, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Hopefully it doesn't happen to the best of us. Here's a very happy man. Doesn't he look happy? Like walking through a room and forgetting the Sims. Exactly, exactly. I thought about doing the thing. That's basically doing it. Wow, how neat. This world really is full of treasures, huh? Anyway, onward to adventure. I hope I find some treasure. Yup. Oops. I'll mess with that man in a minute, lest I forget to grab the carrots now that I've looked at them.
Look at the size of those carrots. I bet there's a connection between them and the Amarcians.
These are a Windor delicacy.
I don't know, Mr. Science. The Amarcians have influenced many facets of modern society, you know.
Such as...
You know how streetlights draw power from Elith? The devices themselves are supposedly based on Amarcian technology, and the weapons that let you use Krius arts contain similar technology.
So this blade is built with the Marcian technology. Huh. Well, in that case, I guess a carrot could be as well.
I know, right? I saw carrots in a book once. They were way smaller. It seems pretty likely to me.
The idea that she hadn't seen carrots outside of a book. Just absolutely wild. Bandits! Ha ha ha! Nah, I don't know no bandits. Hey, I told you I don't know no bandits! Now beat it before you get hurt by us totally not bandits. Do you think she's ever voluntarily eaten a vegetable? Absolutely not. Maybe you should take this a little more seriously. I warned you. Didn't I warn you? Now your money or your life. Oh my gosh, did you really just say that? I can't believe people still say that. I mean, total cliche, right? How dare you, you little wench! Pascal, this would be a good time to stop talking. Oh, come on, I want to yell at the fat burglar some more. Hey, I'm a bandit. I am not fat. Halt, villain! Eh. You little brat. You won't get away with this. Well, well, if it ain't the squirt from the other day. You angry because we made you look a fool in front of your girl? Pascal. Ready. Meh, get him.
We will survive.
I wish these were voiced, but I get why they're not. Especially because this dude would just be that same guy I said they were reusing the other day. That dude did so many lines, I'm so proud of him. And I know his voice actor too, he's not just some schlub. They're still not gonna get away with this, but now you're dead. Damn it, you haven't heard The Last of Us. It didn't come out yet. Dude, even he's running away line is pure gold. It's like I'm in a play. Are you okay? I don't need your help. I could have taken them out myself. Yeah, okay. Hey, wait. Hello, what's this? Pascal? Whoa, what's going on? With my bare hands. Pascal, are you... The contract has been fulfilled. I am Grim Sylphie, the loyal messenger of the Wind Dragon. Who said that? The Creus has responded to your blood. My power is yours to use as you wish. Go and improve your skills forthwith. I am eager to serve you in battle. Whoops, gone. Just like that. The power's mine to use, huh? Wonder what that means. I have no idea. Yeah, now why this isn't voiced is insane. Yeah, I don't know. It really should be.
We won't fail.
Has Sophie even... Nope. She hasn't learned any that I didn't know about. Gossip fan, attribute. We can... Meow, meow, meow. Nope, not yet. God dang. Okay. Very Persona-esque, yeah. Or at least framed better instead of just random outside wide POV. Yeah, none of them, none of her gains in that regard are like even remotely like given the attention they deserve. But thank you. It honestly tracks. It's just her. She's just like, yeah, okay, whatever, and they're like, please take this seriously, Pascal, and she's like, nah, don't wanna. Like, okay. Need to go lie down for a while again. We're lurking, listening. Go rest, Gabby. I'm glad and surprised you were here to begin with. Please rest up and heal up. Exactly, Esper. Oh my god, go get rest, Jesus Christ. Oh. Almost for gore. That's a lot of carrots to... I guess we'll put carrots in the mixer, because that's a whole lot of carrots for it to want me to get when I can only grab like one at a time. Yeah, go, rest. Lance, are you still here, by the way? I'll take that as a no. Lance left. Did I miss it? Am I stupid? Now I feel terrible.
Your Highness.
Dallin!
Aw, I feel
Your
terrible.
Highness, it does me well to see you safe. I thought you were still in Verona and was even now preparing my troops for a rescue mission.
I'm sorry to have worried you, but I will put your troops to good use in the coming days. I intend to defeat Uncle Cedric and avenge my father's death. I pray you will support me in this, Dallin.
All that I call mine is yours to command, my lord.
Now, please rise. Let me introduce you to my friends.
I feel bad for missing it. I hope he has a good day.
It is by his hand that I was able to escape the capital. And this is Sophie and Pascal. Both have been a great help to me as well.
I am Asbel Lant. It's an honor to meet you, sir.
Asbel Lant? Of the family Lant?
Yes, sir. I am the eldest son of the late Lord Aston.
I see. Well, you have my eternal thanks for saving His Highness.
I could do no less, sir. I consider it my duty.
These are indeed strange times
Oh yeah,
for Lant.
Pascal is extremely
It
restless.
seems Strata has
She
seized
has...
de facto
she's checked
control
out.
of the
She's not
area.
listening.
Can you tell us of the current situation, both in Lant and elsewhere? We need to plan our next move.
Of course. This way, please. Archduke Cedric currently holds power over Verona and the surrounding
See, she's just like
areas.
staring at Sophie or something. She's
The
just...
Stratan military,
She's
however,
gone.
appears to be acting independently. They seem to have occupied Lant of their own accord. This has allowed the Creus mines near Lant to come under their control.
That gives them the power to cut off Windor's supply of Creus.
It does indeed. If the situation is prolonged, this could become
She finally
a very
clued back
serious
in.
problem.
I also heard something about an
This sounds
alliance
mildly
between Windor
important.
and Strata.
Yes, Archduke Cedric has maintained close ties with Strata for some time now.
He most likely gave them Lant in exchange for turning a blind eye to his treachery, or perhaps for their outright cooperation. I'm sorry, Asbel. That can't be easy for you to hear.
Yeah. Politics
Asbel Lant,
boring.
the Prince and I
Exactly.
must now engage
Me
in
too.
very sensitive discussions. I would ask that you please take your leave.
Wait. You must allow me to help you take back Verona. I want to help His Highness however I can.
I like that they try to
I
kick
would ask
Asbel
this
out.
as well, Dallin.
And
I
him
need
staying means
Asbel.
Sophie and Pascal also stay.
Very well. If that is your wish,
Thank you, Dallin.
let me explain our position. There is but one road to the capital, and it leads through Wallbridge. The Archduke, perhaps anticipating an attack, has garrisoned a large number of troops there.
A direct
God, I hate
attack on
Wallbridge.
Wallbridge would be suicide.
If we can't go through the front, how's about just poofing right into the middle? You didn't see it, but there's a second device in the ruins that'll zap you right into the fortress above.
I went in and almost got
I
killed for
see.
it.
So we could send someone to infiltrate Wallbridge and open the main gates.
It's way
Is that
easier now,
possible?
but
If so, it would put us at a
Wallbridge still
distinct
sucks.
advantage.
Allow me to infiltrate
It sucks as
the
a place.
fortress, Your Highness.
It's like triggering to
carry
go
out
to.
this
You're like,
mission without
ugh,
fail."
here again.
Pascal, will you come and help me with the devices?
Okay.
I will go as well. I fight this battle for my late father. If I am to avenge him, let it be with my own hands.
Your Highness.
Enough. I'm going. Now let's gather the commanders and plan the rest of our strategy.
Yes, sir.
He's a Gemini nose. But I sure as heck remember Wallbridge and how much it fucking sucks. It's so much better with the destination markers, though. You can get it done real quick. But it's still a bad memory. You're like, I still just don't want it in the game. I don't like it.
So we strike tomorrow. Things are really moving fast.
Asbel,
They've broken through the first line!
I don't want to drag you into this.
Moosin!
My uncle has many of the
Speaking
knights
of
on
the
his
man
side,
himself.
so some of them may be people you know.
Thank you, Moosin.
Don't
7
worry.
whole months.
I
Dang.
knew that the moment I joined up with you. I am your sword, Richard.
The names you remember
Use me as you
for
will.
decades, so it's gotta be
Thank
awful.
you, my
It
friend.
is.
I would never say this to anyone else, but I have no desire to fight a war. I wish there was another choice.
The faster we finish this war, the sooner peace will be restored to our land. I'll do whatever I can to make that happen.
Thank you. Now come, Asbel. We have a battle to win.
And we will.
I can't stop looking at Richard. I get nervous when I see him with Asbel. But Asbel and Richard are friends. Richard would never hurt Asbel. So why am I feeling worried?
It didn't need to be a confession. They've poured their hearts out so many times. They're both just stupid.
Today we march for the capital under the command of His Highness, Prince Richard.
I'm sorry, Arba.
Your
I'm
Highness.
sorry.
My men await your word, sire.
But that really was the if only things could be this way forever.
Men of Windor, today we strike a blow for justice. I expect great things from you. May the wind guide our blades!
May the wind guide our blades!
All men, move out!
It's time for us to infiltrate Wallbridge.
Please take good care of His Highness, Asbel Lant.
Sir, understood.
Let's return to the ruins. We'll be able to access the fortress from within.
Yes, that is the Moosin, the buff moose man. The one who is debuting tomorrow! Tomorrow! Are you excited, Moosin? Are you nervous? Also, on a side note, I want to thank you again for the little Korok. He's been really good at keeping me from, like, shrimping. I've been keeping him in my lap, and, like, he's really good for sit up straight, dumbass. He's, like, the perfect size, and he doesn't get in the way. It's great. You are so nervous. I bet. I have not done a whole debut thing, so I can't even imagine. Golly. But it's gonna be great. I'm gonna do my damnedest to be there. I know we have some, like, shopping and stuff to do, so I'm gonna try and pop in as much as I can. But! I'm so happy for you. It's gonna be awesome. Yes, I am she who obsessively... Oops. I forgot it auto goes. I want to be just like my dad. Don't attack when your spirit is low. I understood Lou better than anyone. Always keep your rocket launcher ready to fire. Dude, I hope we get Destiny and Destiny 2 eventually. Like the director's cuts. Abduct this crab.
Is this the work of a child?
How so?
This is Lake Grail, not a river to the open sea.
Well, Moosin, if you
bottle
need
like
any
this wouldn't reach a
last-minute
foreign
help,
land.
feel free to reach out.
Interesting. I never knew that. Wait, does that make me a child as well?
Sorry about that. I suppose it did sound a little bit condescending, huh?
Just a little.
Hey, Asbel?
What is it, Sophie? Did you want to ask Richard something?
No. It was nothing.
Too close, you two. Step away.
What are you insinuating?
Y'all need to stop smooching because Sophie doesn't want to talk to you. I'm excited to have another friend to watch. I never know how much I'll be able to pop in, but I'm excited at the prospect. 3, oh, it's 4, right. I've actually been doing fantastic at these, the treasure chest password puzzles. 'Cause, like, this. I've been doing really good at, like, either guessing them or just figuring them out, and I'm so proud of myself, because I really couldn't the first time I played. I was like, I'm too stupid. But I'm really mad because the one after this, I was off by 1 number on my first guess. And I had to wait a while. Not the one after this, the one after that. 2 from now. Got your first game picked? Oh, hell yeah. You completely missed this area. I also did. I looked at my discovery book and was like, I'm missing 2? Yes. I was missing both of the ones in Grailside. Like a fool. Also, it's really weird that this dog doesn't talk to you like the other ones. Same then. Yeah, like this... Because this thing right here is the bell thing, but like, I didn't notice it because there's nothing to see here. You just hear the bells and go, oh, there's a button prompt. So I fully just missed it. How many carrots we got? 4. Dang it. Alright, well, we'll be back. I'm so curious to know what game you're starting with.
So the entrance to the ruins was...
What kind of game is it? Can you
Let's
tell us
see.
that?
Where was it exactly?
You go east all the way down to the end of this road. It's where we saw Sophie's illusion, remember?
It was just before Wallbridge, correct? I recall the entrance being in a thicket to the right.
See? Richard's all smart. Try not to forget next time, Asbel.
I hadn't forgotten the first time.
Come on, let's just go. No need to get sulky now.
I wasn't sulky either.
Things are about to get real serious around here. Infiltrating a military... Not really a base, but kind of.
Never, never,
What's our motto?
never give up.
A point-and-click adventure game starring a titular duo. My guess is Sam and Max. And that's awesome because I love point-and-click games usually, so I'm like really excited. I'm not great at playing them because I have the attention span of a flea, but watching someone else play them is fantastic. I'm so much more excited. I love watching point-and-click games.
We are very sad to announce.
Sam and Max is the only one I know that has 2, unless it's the strong bad one.
You
And I
couldn't
think that's
even
just
stall
strong
enough
bad.
to make a game of it.
Unless the cheat counts. Had a lot of fun watching Diggy play that. A point and click featuring oh, that would be so cute. I have no idea what it would be about, but that would be adorable.
Over already?
Zack and Wiki is kind of a point and click. Never even heard of it.
very sad to announce this will be a
It could play like Carmen Sandiego because we could have portals that lead all over the place so it wouldn't have to take place fully in the tower.
We got this. Ha! Like the old days.
God. I wish I could do anything about it. That would be so fun. Have to see if you can figure out a vague plot and build something sometime. Heck yeah. It's an adventure game by Capcom on the... Oh, really? Early Wii game, lots of emphasis on solving puzzles and motion controls. Oh. God, that reminds me. I gotta get my hands on the fucking... God, what? The Trace Memory and the sequel bundle. I really liked Trace Memory. The touch controls were absolute trash because it was like, I think it was a launch title for the DS. But the story was really good. I liked that game. Another code, thank you. Yeah. You love Zack and played it like 20 times. Oh, dang.
So there's the illusion of the girl and then Lambda. Could that mean that Lambda...
Are you thinking about something?
I'm wondering about this Lambda thing that was in the records.
I'd like to know too.
Maybe touching you will help us figure it out.
Really? I guess we could try.
Don't listen to her. She's lying, Sophie.
Nothing so far.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm touching me.
She found a loophole to my logic.
Take that. Huh? Wait, no. Ah.
There should be a device here that lets us exit from the ruins into Wallbridge above us.
Okay, let's go find it.
Oh, same. I had to follow a guide on so many parts of that game because I was too stupid for it. But closing the DS to solve a puzzle was like so brilliant to me at the time. I was like, you're fucking joking. It was up there with how to evolve Inkay, which I never would have figured out in my entire life. By the way, like, I don't know who figured that out first and why they had their DS upside down, but kudos to them.
Wallbridge,
I wouldn't
let's
have.
go over the plan one more time. Wallbridge is divided into northern and southern sections, each with a bridge that operates independently. Our ultimate goal is to lower the south bridge and open the gate there. However, if we can raise the north bridge, it will cut off my uncle's reinforcements. I'd like to deal with both bridges while we're there. Once we're inside, our first priority will be to raise the north bridge. After my uncle's forces are cut off, we'll proceed to lower the south bridge. Understood? Good. Pascal, if you would be so kind as to activate the device.
Sure, I'll just give it the old chunk, and then bam! Easy peasy, nice and breezy.
Though thinking about it, did Trace Memory have something with that in it? Because we didn't get... Because Another
we
Code was the
inside
sequel,
Wallbridge?
right? Because we didn't get that here.
Yes, and we are likely surrounded by my uncle's men, so we should move with purpose.
So Hotel
make for the
Dusk
mechanism that
might
controls
have
the
done
North
it
Bridge.
first here. This is Wallbridge. Wallbridge is just a series of hallways, and you just kind of had to figure them the fuck out. Another code. Oh, okay. That might be what I'm thinking of, the sequel, yeah. Like the one on Wii, rather. Because it was like Another Code Realize or something. Then yes, we're on the same page, okay. I love it when games have fully different titles per different country. It makes conversation so easy.
Over already?
And the... yeah. There was also, like... That one and like the book puzzle, I remember. It was like rearranging books in a specific order or something. I had to look that one up. No, this is a little too far. We need to go down and ugh. I'm trying to find a specific thing here. And I've gone the wrong way. No, I haven't. One more down, we're almost there. Well, might as well hit this while we're here. I promise there's a method to my madness. I hate this map. Once you understand how this map works, it makes sense and is easier, quote unquote, to navigate, but goddamn.
South Bridge.
Once it's lowered, we can open the gate, but the control room for the gate is locked, and the key is in the central tower.
Like, there's slight logic to it, and then sometimes the logic just isn't there. Sometimes the ladders don't go where you need them to.
Ew, this barrel totally reeks of mold.
It's probably hundreds of years old.
Speaking of ancient things, the knights seem to have merged with my uncle's forces.
Wait, what?
When the first stage of Windor's emergency defense measures are ordered, control of the armies passes to the Knight Command.
Oh, I get it. Wait, no I don't. So what's going on now?
In short, the entirety of Windor's military is preparing to engage me in all-out war. It's been hundreds of years since we raised a force of that size. Asbel, will you fight?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't afraid. But it's not enough to hold me back from what I believe in. There's nothing to worry about, Richard. I will fight by your side.
It is Forsaken Fortress, oh my god.
I'm relying on you.
I don't know if I would rather do this or Forsaken Fortress. They both suck. The music here is pretty good, though. But, like, you see all these doors and you go, but Prinny, why are you going past these doors? Because we can't go through half of them! Like, it legit doesn't let you go through half of them because they're like, whoa, there's soldiers on the other side of this. It's like, oh my god!
It won't take long.
So, like, it should be easy to just walk around. It's not. And there's soldiers here and we can beat the hell out of them, so, like, why don't we just do that?
You were great, Pascal.
But it's because we would be able to just walk across the main threshold and do the thing without having trouble. I get it, but Love that there's soldiers apparently everywhere except guarding the bridge mechanisms. Yeah, it's fine. Nobody will mess with the bridge. It's cool.
We are very sad to announce.
Away with you pests!
Cause like, yeah, you can get this place done pretty quick if you follow the markers, but like, back in my day.
Look, the key. Once we have this.
And the key is just there.
Someone's here.
What? Richard! Richard!
Oh no!
I did it! I did it! I killed the prince! Sophie! Pascal! Grab him! He'll call reinforcements! Come on! Just hang in there!
Yeah, Richard
Stay
needs to
with
get
me.
good.
Huh? Richard?
I'm sure it's fine. Totally normal thing to happen.
You filth.
Richard?
We're having this man for dinner.
How dare you? You filthy scum! You'll pay for what you did to me. You'll suffer like no other.
Richard, stop! That's enough!
It's not enough. It'll never be enough.
Oh my god,
Nothing
Arba.
compared to the pain that I feel.
No, Richard! Stop it right now!
How dare you order me?
Richard.
What? Wait. I'm sorry, Asbel. I didn't mean to say that.
Are you okay? Is it your chest?
Is it your chest? Is it where you
It'll be
just got
okay.
stabbed?
Let's just hurry to the South Bridge. We have the key now.
Yeah, okay, but what about your wound?
I'm all right. He barely struck me. It's nothing to worry about.
Nothing? But I saw how deep it was.
He's right. He actually looks just fine.
He was bleeding like crazy.
All right, that's enough, Asbel. Open the gate already.
Right. Got it.
That's enough worrying about me. I only got stabbed. Your arm's off. It's fine. Was he Asbel? I think the crazy stayed in. I think only the blood left. Carrots. Nothing but a flesh wound. Yeah, Richard, exactly. Richard is a Black Knight. Oh, Richard, your arm. It's fine.
Over already?
I'm worried about you. You just got murdered. I'm fine. Jesus Christ, we have a job to do. What sucks is, like, I know there's treasure chests in here that I missed my first run through, and I don't care. Oh, here, I'll show you what I'm talking about as in can't go through these. Sounds like someone's there. We should probably stay away. Like, come on. I get it, but erg. Wonder if the treasure I'm remembering is this away.
This won't take long.
It's this man. He's the treasure.
Sometimes I can't help but envy you, Pascal.
Forgive me, Your Majesty.
Richard has a healing factor, so if he can just respawn after a few years. Asbel, you really need to step up your game. He can beat up weird dogs. That's his skill. Oh good, all I missed was an apple gel that I can't carry anyway. Good. Cause yeah, I didn't come into this room. You can't even rest here. Like, that would have been nice if it was like one of those RPG rest areas, like in Pokemon or something, where they're like, yeah, you can snoozle here. Nope. You find an apple gel and they're like, that's it, that's all you get.
All right, the South Bridge is down.
And what's worse is they don't even tell you where to go after that. They're like, alright, we've done both the bridges. And they don't discuss, like, cool, let's go back and have a meeting about it. You just had to figure it out.
Richard, are you wounded?
No, just frightened is all. Whether they're traitors or not, I'm still raising arms against my own people. It pains me to think of it.
You don't need to suffer like this, Richard. All of your fear and doubt, let me bear it for you. That's why I'm by your side, after all. I need you to keep on. That's the only way I can be saved.
How will that save you?
Being your sword is a kind of salvation. I don't have a place in this world, but your hope gives me hope.
In that case, Asbel, let's continue on.
You got it.
Yeah, I'm still raising arms against my own people. It feels terrible, except for that guy. Fuck him. Need a rest point. There's a go-go squeeze. Don't get blood on it. 99% sure this exact combo happens in Yaoi all the time. Probably. Subtlety is for cowards. These two are barely even being subtle. They're just stupid. If any one of these conversations ended in a smooch, no one would be surprised. No one would be like, damn, didn't see that coming. Hell, even Asbel and Richard, well, they would be surprised because, like I said, they're stupid.
I think we did it!
Our work is done. The soldiers can handle things from this point forward.
Right.
Now, where do we go? Who knows?
Ah! What was that?
I know that blade.
I thought I taught you to maintain your guard until the battle is finished.
Captain Malik.
Using a small team to infiltrate the fortress and open the gate was an excellent strategy. But your endgame was weak. If I defeat you here, the tide of battle turns to me. Wouldn't you agree, Your Highness?
You would threaten me, even knowing who I am.
The knights have sided with the new king. Thus, this is my job.
I've sworn to defend Prince Richard against all who oppose him. Even you, Captain.
So be it, Asbel. Grant me no quarter, for you shall receive none.
I'm trembling. Why?
Well, Sophie, problems abound. Well. So wait, he's spending his entire Elith burst stunned? That sucks for him! Wow. Sorry, my guy. Woof. Steadfast as stone, even.
You've grown strong, Asbel.
Captain.
Your Highness! Duke Dallin reports that we have successfully taken the fortress! There is little point in further resistance.
You know when you are beaten. This, at least, is an honorable trait.
Richard, wait! Captain Malik was only doing what he thought was right. He could be a vital part of your kingdom when the war is over.
I will decide who belongs in my kingdom. What's happening?
What's wrong?
No, this isn't me.
Richard!
I'm fine. Forgive me.
Hi,
I felt
Mixai.
unwell for a moment. I'll decide the fate of these men later. For now, lock them in the fortress so they do not escape.
Yes, sir.
Richard?
I must speak with Duke Dallin.
It seems I may live to see another day after all. Asbel, though you did not complete your training, you have become a fine knight. serve this country and Prince Richard well.
Thank you, Captain. None of this would have been possible without your instruction.
So, what happens to him?
Iron Bite,
We
Iron
fought
Bite.
on different sides, but he's still a citizen of Windor. I don't think they'll be too hard on him.
I hope not. Anyway, what now? Do we go find Richard again, or what?
Yeah, he said he was going to speak to Duke Dallin.
Sharia.
What?
Sharia is down there.
She is? Let's go take a look.
You're getting traumatized her by the hour. I'm sorry, Arba. You and Richard both. What's the one she just got? Oh, okay, that. Oh, but she gets Sword Assault. Oh, she already has Sword. When did she? Dang it. Where did you learn this, woman? I've been keeping an eye on your arts, too. Gonna need that. Well. Didn't somebody have a stone charm? Nope. Well. It's okay, Arba. Being traumatized just means you're properly attached, as you should be.
Asbel, what are you doing here? Oh, Sophie, I'm glad you're safe. I was so worried when the two of you left Lant. And you are?
I'm Pascal. Totally nice to meet you, Sharia.
Yes. Nice to meet you as well.
So what are you doing here?
I joined a relief organization made up of volunteers from Lant. I wanted to help those who were hurt in the battle.
A relief organization, huh?
You came to a battlefield to help people? That's so totally noble and brave and stuff.
Yeah, not only does he get kicked out of town, but
Come
he
on,
comes back with
let's take
another
you to
woman.
Richard.
Like,
I'm sure
stop
you'll be willing to
collecting men
support
and
your
women,
cause.
Asbel!
He was gonna go see the Duke, right? So where's that?
Sophie, I don't want to be rude, but your hair is filthy, and you're covered in dirt. Have you been bathing regularly? No. What? You're supposed to take care of her.
I am taking care of her! But I mean, come on! There's only so much I can do, you know?
I suppose.
I'm so glad he fought her on that one.
Look, I'll clean you all up soon.
Like, what is he gonna do?
alright?
Scrub her?
Okay.
Come on.
It's not like skipping a few baths will kill you.
Yes, it will. Dirty people are unhealthy people. Everyone knows that. I'm going to scrub you both down later.
Yeah.
You
Pascal
okay?
smells like shit.
You okay? Stop that. Don't mimic her.
She's like their mother.
There are multiple mentions of Pascal, you smell awful, and she's like, I don't care. I don't need to bathe. I'm busy. Potato salad. I want potato salad. It sounds so good. But I want like the good kind of potato salad, like the kind that other people bring to like a barbecue where you're like, how the hell did you make this? And you just don't know. Sorry. Thank you, but also, dang it, ads. bathe in the blood of my slain foes. They do. That's why they're so dirty and stinky and stanky. The ancestors guide my cooking. I am bad at recipes. The ancestors don't guide my cooking. I wish they did, but no. It's just me, a recipe, and a whole lot of bad luck.
Splish.
Thank you. The printer's navigation system is activated. I don't know what that means.
Come on, Asbel. Don't doubt yourself. You need to stand by Richard.
Man, can you believe it? Richard totally freaked out on that guy.
Richard's only human. When someone gets stabbed, they're going to get angry.
Jeez,
If they don't get dead
all
first.
angry at me now.
Like I need this now.
She's right, though. Oh! Turn left, Moosin.
More soldiers are rallying to our cause after news of your highness's victory. I doubt even Archduke Cedric can match our strength now.
The false king shall soon topple and fall. My dear uncle must be trembling in his boots.
That's Richard?
Asbel, you're here. Good. We've
This
come a
evil
long way.
man is Richard?
When Verona falls, the war will be over. Then this country will know what it means to face true justice. Hmm? Who are you?
Sharia Barnes. It's been a long time, Your Highness.
Sharia, did you hear my appeal and come to join the fight?
No, I...
Fear not. Once I reclaim my throne, I will save the good people of Lant.
Sharia came to help the wounded.
Ah, excellent.
Who cuts her hair
I have
and
many
why?
injured men, and your skills will be most welcome.
Why do they do it like that?
Thank you.
Healing our allies must be your top priority. As such, you may ignore the prisoners.
Yeah, things good guys say for sure. This too.
Those who lend aid to my uncle are no better than beasts. Even their wounded deserve no mercy.
They're still citizens of Windor.
Those who stand against me have no place in my kingdom.
But Richard...
Everyone must know the consequences of disloyalty. This is why I plan to have the traitors executed. They nearly killed me. Their crimes are unforgivable. Death is the only thing those scum deserve.
Richard, no! You
He
have
did
to
kick a puppy.
reconsider.
Do you really think so, Asbel?
They weren't fighting you because they wanted to.
Hi, Goulash.
Only a coward would kill his own citizens out of fear.
You dare lecture me on the rules of proper kingship?
No, I'm just trying to help.
Silence! I will hear no more of this! Do not forget your place simply because I have shown you kindness. Ugh.
Your Highness,
Ah!
take His Highness inside and fetch a doctor immediately.
They really did kill Richard.
Asbel Lant, you are suspended from duty. We shall consider your recent behavior and decide an appropriate punishment.
Sir, do you not agree with me, though? Is Asbel really in the wrong?
What's gotten into Richard?
Are you and Richard fighting? But you're friends.
Friends.
No,
Yeah,
we're just
we're
disagreeing
friends.
very angrily.
But I just don't know what he's thinking anymore.
I'm worried about him too.
I know. He never used to get angry like that.
His Highness has recovered. Also, we have decided to postpone a decision on the fate of the prisoners. For now, They will remain under guard here in Wallbridge.
Thank you.
You, however, are ordered to distance yourself from the prince.
Yes, sir.
You are free to continue fighting for us, but will no longer be afforded any special treatment.
Understood, sir.
I don't think this game has bicycles, Ironbite.
Well, this
Wants to
day's
live
been a
more than he
little
wants to agree with
nuts.
Asbel. Yeah.
Oh, hey, Sharia. Are you all done zapping the wounded?
Yep, they're all dead.
So what you gonna do now, Asbel?
From how the Duke spoke, I don't know how much longer I'll be welcome here.
Will you go back to Lant?
I have no place in Want. You know that.
That's his outfit,
Maybe
Ironbite.
you talked it over.
Why bother? I was never fit to rule anyway.
That's not true.
So how are things in Want right now?
Well, Hubert is... He's doing a lot for the people. He was actually the one who suggested I start the relief organization.
I see. All right. For now, I'll stay here and fight for Richard. Even if he's angry with me, I can still help.
Plus, who knows? Maybe he'll change his mind or something.
Do you mind if I come with you? If he invades the capital, there will be a lot of people who need our assistance. And I don't want to leave Sophie again.
You know, I could take care of you too, if you just liked me.
All right. If that's what you want, Sharia.
We cannot bathe together. We never said how he'll change his mind, yeah. Asbel would look good in a Kiryu suit. He would look normal, but he would not fit the role. Asbel is not as cool and does not kick as much ass. Asbel probably knows all. That's true. Actually, you know what? No. Asbel does not. Never mind. Richard absolutely does. Asbel doesn't.
Your team will be allowed to join us in battle. However, you will not belong to the regular army. Instead, you will function as an independent commando unit.
I understand. Please tell the Duke and His Highness that we will do our best.
An independent commando unit?
Sounds like it just means we can do whatever we want. Ah!
Sharia, Hubert, everyone has a place and a purpose. But what about me?
Yeah, no special treatment, but also no
pouting about it
expectations.
won't change anything. For now, I'll just do what I can to help Richard.
Abuse of power, sign me up, exactly. Thought there was someone here who, like, gives you stuff, but I guess not. What about you, ma'am? You're useless to me.
You were right by Richard's side, Asbel. Couldn't you have stopped him?
Come on, Sharia. Don't you feel bad for Richard? He was almost murdered by his own uncle.
I'm trying to understand, but it's difficult. Is more fighting really the
Maybe I didn't
only
walk far
solution?
enough.
I can understand that you feel sorry for all the wounded, Sharia. But I don't think you're being very fair about this.
Wait, you don't have to... Oh, Asbel, can you not see that Richard was in the wrong here?
Nope. That's his boyfriend you're talking about. I could swear I remember there was something you get here. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. What about you? Yeah, I guess not. You? No, we're not shirking our duty. Sure you're not. Attempted murder by memories in a members of a royal family? Oh my god, no way. Can I show you my favorite part of the game mechanics? I can! I have to get in a fight, but I can. It's mostly just the battles. Like... Thank you. I don't... Oh, Diggy, hello! Yes, trans rights are human rights. Hell yeah. I hope you're doing okay, Diggy. It's good to see you. Yes, bug juice. How best to explain it? I like that the fights are, like, they feel good action-wise. You can string a whole bunch of good combos together, you know, not in this particular situation, but, like, there's just a lot of nuance to it that's actually really hard to show here. Like, the guarding and sidestepping system, like, actually really helps because you can gain more CC and stuff as you do it better. The guard system in particular has, like, 3 different phases. So you can... If you guard into red, you can immediately stun a dude and do a ton of damage. I forget what green and blue are off the top of my head. Like, if I hold it down, you get green and then red. And if you attack directly out of red, it'll do a lot more damage. But it's a gamble because you might not get the chance to attack directly out of it like that. It's tough. Here's where I was thinking of. There's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of nuance to it, and in some of the harder fights, it's a lot more fun, but also a lot more difficult.
I was afraid of this. They've closed the gates to the
It
capital.
does. It does feel the same.
Richard anywhere.
Just as
What
fun.
should we do, Asbel? We're a commando unit, right? So we should just kick back and wait for something to commando.
I don't want to hear that kind of talk. There has to be something we can do.
Yeah, okay, Captain Bring Down. You should try having fun once in a while.
Sorry.
If Richard isn't here, then there must be some other way of reaching the castle, right?
Yeah, good point. Let me think about it.
But yeah, the combat is just as fun as it used to be. If not more so, because it's just snappier, a bit more reactive. But yeah, the best part of the game has been retained just fine. And it still has Hubert, so I mean, you know.
I hope Captain Malik's okay.
You really love that captain guy, huh?
It's more than that. I respect him. He taught me all sorts of things about being a knight.
So what's night school like anyway? Was it all fun and filled with teenage pranks or whatever?
Not really. Actually, I didn't have a lot of time to goof off.
No?
The instructors and students were all working towards the same shared goal. My 7 years there just kind of flew by.
Well, that doesn't sound all that bad to me. What do you think, Sharia?
How would I know?
Rawr! All this school talk rub you the wrong way?
Yeah. Asbel starts to kind of like realize it, and he's like, oh, I gotta, whoops.
Have you come here on His Highness's orders?
What orders? Did
Tell
the
me all
prince
sorts of
come
things
this
about
way?
how to treat your boyfriend.
Yes,
Yeah.
he took a squad inside just before you arrived.
I see. All right, let's follow them.
I guess the other major part of the combat too, like, every character feels unique to play as. Some of them are not as fun for me, but, you know, different fun for everybody. But, like, all the characters feel different, they all play different. in a lot of really cool ways, and my favorite part of it is probably like if you have a caster that can that has really long cast bars, you can shorten them by comboing into your spells instead. So like if you need Sharia to cast a big ass healing spell, it'll have an incredibly long cast bar. But if you can manage to like strike a few dudes and combo into it with your A-arts, you can just like cut that in half if not more. Asbel casually ignoring the keep your distance part of the deal. Yeah.
We are very sad to announce. Ready? That was some fancy knife work.
Like,
what else are you hiding from us? Oh, I'm not
battles are not long enough for me to really try to show it off. But let's see. Let's see if I can manage something. See if I can actually show it. Okay, she's set on auto. That's maybe what we want. We'll see. Grab this first. See if I can get a battle to take long enough.
It won't take long.
Like, that cast bar ended up significantly shorter.
over already.
Asbel's keeping his distance. They're not holding hands anymore. Exactly. But that was the perfect way to show it, because she used the same spell both times. I probably should have just set one spell to it, but meh. But the first time, it was way shorter because I comboed into it than the second time, which was about twice as long. So if you play right, and you can still play a caster, and like, you don't have to just stand back and watch cast bars, you can go in, beat some faces, and then, like, cast your shit, and really just be a combat mage. Which is pretty much what they're all meant for, really. Like, Malik's got his Bladerang, and he just fucking hurls it at people and then, like, casts spells like a crazy person. He's got good incantations, too, dude. He's pissed.
At least, right?
Mans has aggression in spades. I don't think I've been able to, like, make full use of a single Elith chest yet. Nothing at that one. Okay. Another quote-unquote door. Whoa, this area looks familiar. We've just made a big old loop. Surprised there's nothing to be discussed by coming down here again with the three of them, but... Door... Okay, so we stay back just in case, right?
Asbel, what's a grave?
Well, it's a place where dead people are buried.
Why are they buried?
It's kinda hard to explain. But when I die, I'll be buried in one too.
You're going to die?
Hold on, I don't plan on dying anytime soon.
Good. Thinking about that makes me feel bad. But why do I feel that way?
What you feel is normal, Sophie. No one wants to see anybody die.
But Asbel, aren't we fighting other people?
Well, yeah, I guess we are.
She's very astute.
Sorry, I don't think I can help you make sense of that now. But I might have an answer for you someday. Ask me again when I'm older, alright?
Okay, you can teach me once you know.
Teach me too while you're at it. I like skits a lot. I know some people probably get annoyed by how many there are, especially in this one, but like...
Richard!
It's so nice to get to know your characters better.
You're here. As you can see, we were ambushed and all my men slain.
Yeah,
I
ask me
alone
again when I'm
managed to
older.
survive.
This place is dangerous. You should let us take it from here.
Impossible. I must settle things with my uncle personally.
See, I'm of
Well
the
then,
opinion that
at least
Richard
let us
killed these
accompany you.
dudes.
Very well.
Only I managed to survive because only I fought these men. Also, you know what? We haven't actually played as Richard yet. Richard can be a lot of fun. Let's set on auto. Okay, he's only got the 3, so... Thank you, hi! Hello, Zai! Good to see you! I also hate how easy they are to miss. That's what's really nice about doing a playthrough that's ahead of this one. Because I can be like, oh shit, I missed one, and then I can make sure to hit it on stream. It's actually really good. Bug juice! Yes, bug juice. I drink my bug juice. What about it? Oh, bug juice is a reference to the game Bug, where you play as a bug. And when you pick up health refills, they go bug juice. And yeah. And that has lived rent-free in my head since I was like 10. Because it's an old game on the Sega Saturn, which I showed off a couple months back now. And then my Saturn stopped working during that stream. Everybody got to see it die. But I'm like Soggy felt. I still need to be hydrated a little bit. But if you talk to some of these dudes, they go, oh, Dukes, the soldiers are so strong, and I don't believe for a minute that Richard did not kill these dudes. Yeah, rip my Saturn. I need to get it fixed. Or, like, look into getting it fixed. What about for a second? Maybe for a second. Time to get the washing machine and dryer ready. Well, Weems is in those. I'll have to tell him to move over. He won't like that very much. He kind of lives there. He made an exception during the hurricane, but that's just because he's really nice. We're also back to the brown note. We won't have to listen to it for too long, but long enough. Like, I understand the point of this song and the fact that they needed one for your dingy, dark, scary, spooky cave music, but man, does this song suck.
No, stop. Don't come out.
Richard, are you alright? Are you hurt? It's the wound you took at Wallbridge, isn't it? Or is it the poison you told me about? The one given to your father?
Yes.
Yeah, perfectly normal behavior.
My uncle tried to poison my father. And, as I expected, he did the same to me. But when that didn't work, he came at us directly. I will make him pay. He will curse the day he tried to take my life.
Richard.
We've wasted enough time. Let's go.
Oh. 'Cause, like, skits like this one, they feel weird and like incohesive in some ways, but like this one will, like, it lets you see how different your party's agendas are, like, while they're just doing stuff. It's very D&D like, because, like, as you'll see, it'll be like a perfectly normal conversation and then something completely different because it's not actually meant to be happening, like, in the same space. Like, they're meant to be however many feet off from each other doing different things because they're a party of different people. And this one, I remember in particular, it's nothing spectacular, but it showcases that really well.
No, a little to the left. There, yes. Ooh, Sharia, that feels great.
What is this? I've never heard of this healing method.
It's acupuncture.
Acupuncture? What does it do?
Oh, that feels really good. I don't know. I'm still studying it.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're having me perform a treatment on you, and you don't even know what it does?
Huh? Those two are off in their own little world again.
Exactly,
Such
Mexi.
fabulous vases, wouldn't you agree? A shame only one remains intact.
Sorry. To be honest, I don't really know anything about antiques.
See, like, the weirdest conversations, because they're not supposed to be happening near each other. It's just neat. You get to see all the sides of your party members, even the weird ones or the unrelated ones. They just talk about whatever springs to mind. It's fun. And yeah, the support conversations in Fire Emblem, I miss those. They were so good. No, we want to get this one out of the way first, I feel like. Yeah. And then, of course, block puzzles, because every Tales game needs block puzzles. Skits are some of the best parts, I agree. Because not a lot of games, like, are willing to show you your characters, like, outside of story progression, or just, like, doing shit, you know? Like, that's definitely my favorite parts of these games. And it shows your party members, like, they'll make fun of each other, they'll make jokes, like, they talk about food. They're really just people on an adventure, and you understand fully by the end of it why A, they haven't killed each other yet, and B, why they are all friends, why they get along. Glad Octopath 2 had skits. Oh, it did? That's awesome. Like, you don't just have, like, this strangely long story where everybody just kind of exists. And, like, they only talk to each other when important things happen. Like, all kinds of shit happens in these games, and they talk about all of it. Like, it's really cool. They talk about brushing their teeth at one point. Like, they're just living. I like it a lot when characters interact and do it well. That's the stuff I'm here for. Plot can be good, but, like, if you give me a cast of characters that, like, is really fun to watch interact, the plot doesn't have to be amazing. It should be. Like, the plot should also be good, but it's not mandatory. And as a bonus, you know, this game can also just randomly give me carrots. Why wouldn't you want a game that can randomly give you carrots? Did I already put crabs in the mixer too? We have a lot of carrots. Let's put crabs in. Because we don't got no many crabs. In fact, we have no crabs. And how are we supposed to have crablets without crab? Characterization can definitely supplement a lackluster plot. Because at the end of things, you can say, like, the story in this game was amazing, but, like, the characters often end up way more memorable at the end of the day. Is it just for that? I guess so. And then you make armor like this and you go, ugh. I don't remember if this game has it, but there were... Sometimes you would get an outfit like this one, and I know specifically in Abyss this happened. And you would... You'd give it to your characters, and after a while of wearing it, they'd be like, Can you tell me why I have to wear this? And the party leader's like, what? It's just armor. And they're like, I don't like it. I don't like wearing this. And you're like, I feel bad now. Glad they poke fun of funky armor. Me too. I know Persona 3 also did it. Like, if you gave some of the shitty armor to Yukari, she's like, can I not wear this, please? And you're like, sorry, ma'am, you gots to. Crabless crablets? That's just... That's just let's? You're right. It took me, like, I had to read it out loud. It took me a minute. I forgot I switched to Richard.
Nice, Richard. That was impressive.
Well, I'm nowhere near your level, Asbel.
Sorry, but the banana hammock gives you +2 damage reduction. Do you want to live? God, exactly.
I don't anticipate a challenge.
Stop getting paralyzed, man. Don't you? You don't. I took it off of you. It went to someone else. Oops. Oh well. Haha.
Over already?
Poor Richard. I'm not as good as at Richard, but he is fun.
Very sad to announce.
He's very good at getting paralyzed. He's also very good at getting interrupted.
Reclaim the kingdom.
Later on, there's more skills you can get where, like, getting interrupted during casting doesn't matter.
Come forth. My heart roars.
Did he not? I feel like he got one as well. I guess not.
Gal, what's an airhead? Someone who's so smart they can control air with their mind. Wow, you're amazing.
Nikki has some lines. Is it Nikki or Nikkei? Has some lines where they'll complain about the outfit they're in, so you get a fancy skin, and then they complain about fighting in a dress. Oh my god. Funky armor and joke weapons are funny sometimes, but for how our they can be? I know it's a typo or something, but I don't know. I can't. Ah.
Huh, they just keep coming.
And then sometimes Richard will just kind of go about his business far away from everybody else. No, not Asbel. What am I thinking? Get out of here.
We are very sad to announce.
I've gotten too used to just beating dudes' faces in.
That was your best?
It's Nikkei because they was Goddess Goddess Nike. For the title of Goddess of Victory Nike, they'd get sued by a shoe company. It's true. But I would have assumed Nikki before Nike. I wonder if there's anybody out there who actually unironically calls it Nike. Hi Cody! I am in the middle of what, chapter 2, I think? Or chapter 3 out of a lot. So, not very far at all. We're kind of establishing the greater narrative right now. So while it is spoilers, it's not like... Actually, it is. It is pretty big spoilers, because we're far enough. Nikki is now taken by another mobile game. It is, you're right. You know nothing about this game? Oh. Well, you're in for a treat. This is one of my favorites of all time. The amount of time I have spent with this game is a lot. I fully intend to try and get all the achievements that I can again. With the exception of the only one I haven't been able to get. That I will be chipping away at for the next few years. Dear Goddess of Jordans, what are those? Or is it supposed to be the what are those mean? Sophie's very popular right now, and it would be very nice if people would stop this. Good God. The only thing you know is it comes third hand from a mobile game collab? This game? Oh, is what you know comes third hand from a mobile collab. Right. Because, yeah, it was a collab with, because wasn't it that Sophie and Mila were in Grand Blue? You had Symphonia as a kid and tried the first couple hours of Vesperia, and this series is really cool, but your brain doesn't click with it. Well, maybe it would click with this one because the combat is different from both of those. Both of those have, like, the standard combat system. This one really shook it up. What's the achievement I'll be able... that I will be chasing? It is one to get the Elith mixer maxed out. Which you can raise it by, I think it was 100 or 1,000 every time you start it up. Every time you start up a new game plus. Yeah, the days of TP were not amazing. They were not, and I do not miss them. So the number of Elith over on the right-hand side there is 703. We started with more than we should, because there was a thing in the grade shop where we could raise it up from Go, which was very nice. We're already off to a better start. How much was it? Upgrade mixer. Increases the odds that it'll generate stuff. I guess it's not in here. Oh no, it's this. We raised it by 500, so 500 might be the number. I might be fully wrong on what it is. But, so on New Game Plus, you can raise it by 500 every time, and the max is 9999. So, you can play the game multiple times to get your 500 every time, but also, like, having it generate items and cook food will get it up a little bit, but as you can see, I want to say it starts with 100 or 200, so we've only managed to put 300 or 400 on it in this short time, which out of 9999 is not a lot, and I've put a couple hundred hours into this game easily. So, like, ugh. Just stock up on 5 billion orange gels. I wish. It's a max of 30 now, thank you. Oh, in this, though. Yeah, orange gels don't exist in this. Ooh. So another couple hundred hours? Probably. There are, like, guides that some people are like, put this, that, and the other thing on your mixer, and it'll do a lot better for you. And I need to follow one of those. But I have not yet, because I don't have all the items anyway. Like, Tony gave me a short list, but I don't have all the stuff on it. Am I getting my Protect on? I sure am. I don't think he's actually said it at all this stream, or I have missed it. I probably have missed it if I'm being honest.
No one can stand before my blade.
Now I'm upset. I'm like, did I miss it? Shit.
I don't anticipate a challenge.
I had this whole plan. Be done. Be done. Thank you.
I heard you like crab omelets, Sophie.
Yes, crab.
You don't think I did? That's good.
Richard gets to eat special royal
I would hope someone would call it out, but
I'm afraid there's no such thing.
it's possible we've all been too distracted.
Calm down.
We are very sad to announce.
Did whatever they were casting end up going off? I was like, oh man, they're gonna hit us with something, and then nothing really happened. Asbel has been talking about being the royal swordsman a lot. Yeah, he sure has. Did we come from this way? Stuff won't respawn, so I don't have to worry too much, but I got totally turned around. I want to say we did. I think I'm going backwards. This is also a little bit of a labyrinth. Because there's treasures and shit here. But I did notice in here, specifically, you can make a loop and the destination marker will be all fucking wrong from it. Like, you can actively come from a direction and it'll be like, you should go the other way, and it's like, I really don't have to, though. It sends you the long way. Because I think either there's just a shortcut that you open up or like just a faster way to get where you need to go. But the destination thing sends you the long way to get there. Take a shot every time he mentions something about being a knight. Oh, are you out to die of alcohol poisoning? You would definitely die. Okay, we did come from here.
It won't take long.
Ugh.
Come forth! My heart roars! Infinity assault!
Never!
Never!
What's our motto?
Never give up!
I see we're back to mastering titles again. I wonder... Records, there we go. 181. We are probably nowhere near. Oof. I like that it gives us, like, numbers on how close we are to stuff. Or, like, the color code at the top. People spoken to 78. 95 chests opened? Jeez. Best equipment resell. I tend to not resell anything. There is a title for that, which I usually save scum if I'm honest.
They just keep coming.
I can't save scum it. How did I do it last time? Because I know I got the item back. I was like, I can't get rid of this. It's too good.
Over already?
Don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. Here it goes. You know it's bad when they put a save point right in front of a door.
Major Victoria, what are you doing here?
I'm not here on Academy business. Surely you realize that.
You're Cedric's guard.
Gold star for you, young man. But you need to leave here.
No!
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
No choice but to whoop our asses. Oh, her movement is a lot. Does she have a... Is she gonna... Okay, nope, she doesn't have one. Cool. No specials from you. Oh, you don't hear it? It's the, it's King Zora. He goes, weep. Well, bye, Richard. Oh, wait, I'm the healer. Did I not? Oh, it's just still on that. Got it. I was like, did I change the button? No. I was guarding, that's not fair. She puts up more of a fight than most.
Bad juice.
she heard me go, oh, she doesn't have one. Yeah. Here, I'll play them weep again just for you if I can find my mouse. It's not doing the... I complain about it every time, doesn't matter. It don't change. Where are you?
Oui. Oui.
It's that.
Oui.
There.
I don't anticipate a challenge.
I love these dudes' death noises.
Like the old days.
Yeah, it's a little harder to hear. I need to adjust the volume on it. Oh, I can't. It's already all the way up. I will adjust it more individually later.
This won't take long.
Release! Come forth! My heart roars! Infinity assault! Over already?
Wow. Yeah, isn't it weird that we're only up to 12? Seems really low for how many we can expect. Again, I say I've never been able to use fully one of those. This maid has no idea what is going on in this castle. Cleaning is so much fun, ma'am. Ma'am, there are soldiers killing each other outside the door. That other maid was stuck cowering in the hallway while this one's like, wow, what a life I lead.
I guess the rumors are true. I really am that awesome.
She saw and she decided that maybe cleaning was fun instead. Oh my goodness, who left all this blood on the floor? Oh, I have so much cleaning to do. Tee!
The throne room is just ahead. My uncle may be a coward who poisoned his own family, but he still has skill with a blade. Are we all ready for this?
As ready as they come.
Yes, may the wind guide our blades.
And you?
Of course. Let's head onward and finish this quickly. His transformation at Wallbridge surprised me, but everything's fine now. He's back to normal again.
Hey.
Oh, sorry. It's nothing. Let's just keep going. Just know that I'll do whatever is in my power to make sure we meet your goal.
Thanks, Asbel.
Yeah, I love how, like, Pascal pays so little attention to, like, politics that she's like, regicide? Cool, yeah, let's go! As ready as I'll ever be. Ma'am, are you serious?
Richard, how dare you show your face here?
It's over, dear uncle.
This man looks
My
undead.
army has the capital surrounded.
What? Is that really you?
What a stupid thing to say. I have come to avenge my father.
I am the rightful king of this land, and you will not stand in my way. Now I set
That is a sword, yeah, it's just a hunk of metal. Vaguely sharpened on the sides. It's a Dark Souls weapon. He puts up less of a fight than the lady who was guarding him. However, I fully expect he will use his thing. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can get him before he has the chance to do it again. He might not get to. Oh, he's gonna now, okay. Oh! Haha. We don't get to see his. You lose. Sir, this isn't a sword, it's just a slab of rock. It'll do the job. If a cardboard tube can be a sword, so can a slab of rock. That's true. Maybe at this stage in the game, bosses only use their under a certain HP threshold. He absolutely would have done it there if I had let him. I was not about to, though.
No, not now, it can't be. Oh, no, and I'm finally this close.
They say a throne chooses the king who sits upon it. You cannot bargain for it, or seize it through treachery.
Long live the king.
I'm glad you were able to learn this before you died, Uncle. Oh, and also, this is for my father.
Stop, Richard. That's enough.
He is very Uncle Dedrick.
I've finished what I came here to do. My father died in this room. Now his soul can rest.
Yeah, I was thinking about just now that you mentioned that, like how different this game would feel if they did put the blood in.
It seems you have achieved all of your goals, Your Highness.
I don't think they ever had it.
Congratulations.
It's not like Xenosaga where they took it out.
Talon, what's the situation?
The spies we placed in Verona opened the gates for our troops, and we entered without casualties.
The carpet used to be
Only
white.
a few scattered soldiers still resist us. The city should be ours within the hour. I believe it is finally over.
No, it is not. This is only the beginning. The beginning of a new chapter in the history of the Windor Kingdom. Correct?
As you say.
Sophie has no idea what she's doing. Pascal's like, please bow. We might get killed
Time
here.
for the coronation. The people must have no doubt that I have ascended to the throne.
The people must have no doubt that it is I who is about to cause 40 atrocities. I think that's the point, Mana. I think the visuals are meant to soften it a bit, which is why they leave the blood out. They're like, you know, it's fine. You understand.
Today, I reclaim the illustrious throne of this glorious kingdom. From this day forth, our land will enter a new age of prosperity. May the wind guide our blades.
May the wind guide our blades!
Yeah, they aren't full of blood, they're full of fluff. I don't know if that counted as a war beast. I think it was just a turtle. I don't think they use them in war.
Hey, you're back! So, are things gonna work out with the prisoners or
Yeah,
what?
now watch him be much worse.
You know, you could just ask Richard directly. Of course, he's all kingy and stuff now, so that might be kind of tough.
Yep, game's over, all done.
Lant, His Majesty requires your presence in the throne room at once.
I love the
Thank you.
extras they use
I'll be
for the
right there.
knights. Some of them are really good and like known voice actors, and some of them are just some guy. Also, I like
This
that
might be
Sophie's
about the
standing on a
prisoners.
chair
I'll be
because she
back in a
can't
bit.
see out the window otherwise. No idea what it was, just large and looked armored. Yeah, I think it was just the turtles. Sophie looked like she was ready to make a quick escape if necessary, probably. Actually, yeah, we should save after beating dudes. Just want to hear this deep-ass voice out of the smallest of characters. That'd be great.
The punishment for those knights who sided against His
Like
Majesty
Riku?
has been decided. In his infinite mercy, the king has chosen to forego their execution. Instead, the commanders will be stripped of their rank and titles and expelled from service.
Asbel, I summoned you here for a different reason.
Keith David is busy
I
keeping the
have
saints
reached
in
a
line.
decision
Is he,
regarding
though?
the current situation in Lant.
You have?
Earlier, we informed you that the Straton military has occupied Lant's Creus mines. Because of this, our country's supply of Creus
I don't know,
is
Gemini, but I
nearly
hope so.
exhausted. If this continues, it will be a serious blow to our country's economy and the lives of our citizens. Such thoughts are deeply painful to His Majesty, and so he has decided to take immediate action.
What kind of action?
We will invade Lant.
What? You can't! You'll initiate an all-out war with Strata! And the people of Launch will be caught in the middle!
We have sent numerous messages to the Stratons ordering their withdrawal. But they continue to cower behind their meaningless alliance with Archduke Cedric. We have also heard rumors that the people of Launch
They don't
wish
sound
to
very
break away
compressed to
and
me.
join Strata permanently. That is nothing less than high treason against His Majesty and his kingdom.
I cannot forgive those who turn against me. We will drive Strata and all who support her from my lands.
You can't be serious!
With that in mind, Aspel, His Majesty has chosen you to command the invasion force.
Me?
Go against your
This
own
is a
people,
chance
buddy.
to both redeem your honor and reclaim your homeland. Be grateful that His Majesty has elected to be so generous and serve him well.
You asked me to fight against my own brother? And my own people?
Tread carefully, Asbel Lant. I rule this country now. Would you defy your own king?
Richard. Your Majesty. Will you at least
Your
send me Launch as
Majesty.
an envoy?
Do you really think you can convince Strata to leave? As I remember, their commander is your brother, and the very man who drove you out in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Do not expect a different outcome just because you're related.
Yeah, be grateful he hasn't executed you for
breeds
speaking
hate
so
as well
openly
as
against
love.
him.
You need look no further than my late uncle to see this.
The uniformly
You
loud
are
thing
no
is something
different.
I'll come back to in
Your
just a
brother
moment.
has forced you to this position.
Because you're correct.
And you hate him for it.
I haven't given up on repairing my relationship with my brother. Please, I beg you, give me one chance. I will convince my brother to enter negotiations.
Very well.
Stupid ads.
If this is your wish, I will give you the chance.
Thank you, Your Highness.
However, time is short. You are to leave for Lant without delay.
I understand.
I played what little of God Eater
Your
I did in
Majesty,
Japanese.
Is this wise?
He's such a kind man. It's the trait I love most in him. I must take good care of him.
I like the brief frown in there, like, hee hee, hee hee hee. So it's interesting that you mentioned them being like funky compressed and then like universal audio and then made loud, because in doing a little bit of digging through the voice files, I did notice that the Japanese was way softer in volume than the English ones. The volume is hugely different.
Sharia.
Like, even in both versions of, like, the opening song,
True that the people
big
of
difference in
Lon wanna
volume.
secede from
Huge
Windor
difference.
And join Strata?
Well, I did hear a few people suggest something like that.
Sharia, you have to listen to me.
It's very
Our
strange.
homeland is about to become a war zone. Richard is planning to invade Lant.
No!
I'm going back to Lant. I have to convince Hubert to enter negotiations.
Well, I can't just sit around here. I'm coming with you.
Mind if I tag along as well?
Captain Malik?
Had you not interceded with Richard, the other knights and I would have been executed. I owe you a great debt, and this is a way to repay it.
It'll be an honor to have you at our side. Thank you, Captain Malik.
Captain Malk.
Thank you, Captain.
I'm not a captain of anything anymore.
You'll always be Captain Malik to me.
Asbel.
I think
Why
we're
are my
ready.
bones so brittle?
Let's head for Lant.
I've drank plenty of milk. There are still some I couldn't find in there either. There are still some that I would like to have that I couldn't find.
We've traveled all around Windor and haven't seen any sign of your home, your family, or even your friends.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
bye, Sharia.
As long as I have you and Sharia and
And my
Pascal,
underbench.
I'm happy.
But,
Aw, you're such a good kid, Sophie.
well, it's true that she never hides her feelings, so I guess we can assume she means it.
Man, we're the bestest friends ever, huh? Now how's about a quick touch to celebrate? No.
We can assume she means that too.
It's still a needle in the in a haystack, and I don't even know where to look. Like, I had a general idea, because like it looks like all the voices are in one file, but I still could not find what I was looking for. Like, and you would have to listen to the entire story's worth of dialogue up to that point to find it, which is why I didn't find it, because I wasn't willing to sit through every single voice line. But it's weird, because because what I'm looking for is from an event, and I don't think events and skits are actually within those files. I do want a couple of these. So I don't know where they are. That's quitter talk. It's not. I haven't quit. I haven't given up. It just, I had to go to bed. Like, I found what I wanted. Like, what I initially wanted, but there's others that I would like that I wanted to dig for, but didn't end up finding. You could be onto something. Dang it. I knew I left stuff behind, but I still can't carry it. I'll look into those ones, because I know there's... And what's really stupid is, like, 90% of the files have, like, half the same sound effects in them. Like, there are so many redundant files in this, it's ridiculous. Yeah, no, don't dig far enough that you spoil stuff. That would be terrible, and I would hate that. That's why I was like, if you can just help me figure out how to do it, I'll do the work. I appreciate you more than I can say. 'Cause I am way too stupid. keep hoping I will get more stamps for the turtles, and they're like, no. Ooh, magical. "20 evasion, good shit." Wait a minute. He's wearing junk. Captain, we have so much better shit you could be wearing. And better things for you to smell like. Let's fix you up right, Captain. There you go. There you go, son. There. Learned a whole lot about audiophile. I did too. Not as much as you, but I learned a lot too.
If you don't
Reminds
mind
you
my
of something
asking,
really funny
sir,
and stupid, yeah?
What do you think of what Richard said?
It's logical. If Strata withdraws, things should settle down in Windor.
I just feel like I don't understand what he's thinking anymore.
There's no denying that His Majesty has changed, but don't look to me for answers.
I'm sorry, Captain.
I think you're right, Nino.
I guess I was out of line.
You've graduated from me, Asbel, and you should know that I'm certainly no great champion for you to rely upon.
But as far as I'm concerned, you'll always be the captain.
Then at least stop looking up to me, and look me eye to eye instead.
Captain. Understood.
Oh, Cody, that's terrible. I'm gonna make another save here and come back to it. Oh, well, have a good day, Cody. I'm sorry you have to go. I'm glad you stopped in, though. Yeah, we won't be going too terribly much longer, too. I'm gonna need lunch and all that. I'm not going all the way back to Grailside. In this run, whatever happens with the requests is what happens with the requests. If you ever stopped liking this game, would that mean you fell from graces? It would. It would, and it would be very sad. Hi, Taeyu. It's good to see you. I saw you were streaming earlier. I hope it went well. I always, like, see your streams when I wake up, and I'm like, oh, I gotta check in. And then, like, by the time I'm done, like, dragging myself out of bed and everything, I've, like, you've either ended or I have to start stream, like... workshopping that joke for like 5 minutes, but it just didn't work out. I think it worked out just fine, yeah. Mr. Sakuraba, sir, what's this town theme? I don't know. Actually, you know what we can do? Here. I'll stop in on those requests, and then we can just run to Lant from there. Ooh, and I can also do this, because I don't think I did this before. Here you go, buddy. Checking all the boxes. But yeah, I don't know. This is like, it's the jaunty port theme, and I really don't know, but it sure is something. Tales requests. Yeah, I have been struggling to keep up with them on my other file, which I don't intend to do on this one because Jesus Christ. But like, it's worth it later, it's just a pain. But what I really need to do is look into like which ones are missable so I can chill the hell out. Because I know some of them, like, they'll be there until the end of the game. Some of them, however, will not. It's always worth it, but it can take forever. Yeah, yeah. And like, you get, like, like I said, I'm going for all the achievements, so if you get every single request, there's a special boss fight for it that it's really hard and you gotta do it for an achievement, so I'd like to try and get it in one go instead of having to play through the game again. But just constantly checking them and keeping up is, like, a pain in the ass. I'm into the area where they like want, here's a weapon, but it has to have a specific quality on it. So I'm like, oh Jesus. Here goes. I do like that you can just run to Lant from here. Make life a little easier. Takes about just as long to do this as to take the port and run all the way over.
The gate is closed.
One of these days you'll stream longer again when you're in better health. I feel the same way.
Yes, but Asbel is a different story. I think we should keep our distance.
So, Asbel, can we be all sneaky and avoid the gate?
Well, let me think. I suppose we could head to the canal and just follow it inside.
I hope whatever is going on with your health is far more temporary than my own. And I hope you'll be in better health soon. Oh, screen went black. Thank you, OBS. It's really weird because it did not do this at all. On Monday when I was like, look, I gotta switch devices. And now today it's just like, no, we're gonna do it constantly. Thank you for the hats. I would head pat you too. Just imagine it. Just imagine pat 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 pat. Pat pat pat. Little felty hands. Hi. Give me my 10 Ella, thank you, bye. I've got a couple of things I can do here right quick. Yay, I'm glad. I'm patting you too, Arba. Basically, we're going to collect flowers, and Sophie's going to plant them in this flower bed. We have found seeds all over the place, and we're going to plant them. Let's plant these night lily seeds. That should do it. Let's plant these canola seeds. I hear they use these to make oil. We'll have to find some more. I thought I found some others, but I guess not. Oh. See, it's... No, I don't see because I'm an idiot, because I'm made of felt. So no. Your joke went over my head because I'm stupid. My head is full of fluff. And it shows. It frequently shows.
Well, this is unexpected. I don't remember seeing you on my calendar.
Hubert, we have to talk. I won't ask you to accept unconditional withdrawal, but let's at least sit down and negotiate. Winder's supply of Creus is dangerously low, and if it runs out, the citizens will be in trouble. Please, Hubert.
Does Windor's new king really think that sending my brother will convince me to withdraw?
I asked to come.
Then you are naive.
I wish I was.
Lieutenant, it's an emergency. Windor's army is attacking. They've come with staggering numbers, and our forces have already been pushed back into town.
What?
What the hey? We came here to stop a war.
So, you come to me under a flag of peace, but with an army at your back.
No, that isn't why we came.
It's almost charming how badly you've underestimated me. Order the troops into defensive formation. Hold Windor back no matter what the cost.
Yes, sir!
Sorry, Hubert, but you're not winning
please.
this one
I
either.
didn't know anything about this. You have to believe me.
Then you're both a pawn and a fool.
What do we do?
Let's go outside. We have to find out what's happening.
Voices. Oh, they took away the save point.
So, was your brother convinced? If you want something done right, you have to do it yourself.
Richard, why are you doing this?
I already told you. I was planning on attacking Lant. I'm doing this for you, Asbel. Remember when I promised to help you reclaim your homeland?
I never asked for this, Richard!
Oh, I know, but I decided to do it anyway. The people of this land
His
must
delivery is so
understand
good.
that there will be no mercy for those who defy me.
No mercy? It seems like that's the only thing you ever talk about anymore. What you're doing is wrong!
So be it then. Before I proceed to deal with Lant, it appears that I'm going to have to deal with you first.
Sharia, take the others. Round up as many townspeople as you can and get them to safety. Hurry, while we're talking. Once the fighting starts, it'll be too late.
All right, Asbel. Come on, Sophie. Let's go.
No, I'm staying.
Come on!
Asbel! Asbel!
I will ask you one more time, Asbel. What is it that I have done wrong?
You'll have to stick around and find out, Ironbite.
I thought that you, of all people, would always understand me.
You should know better. You can't control people through violence and fear. Nothing good ever comes of it. If that's the kind of ruler you are, then we'll never have true peace. Please, listen to me. Go back to the way you were.
You're serious? How disappointing. Everyone has betrayed me. And in the end, even you have!
Took that like a champ.
Hubert!
Is that really Richard? How can he be so strong?
Sure sounds like Dio. A little bit, yeah.
Now die!
Sophie, why did you come back?
To protect you.
There's that light, just like before.
Not you again. How long do you plan to stand against me?
And yes, the audio mixing in these is terrible. I'm very sorry. Cannot fix.
Forever. This time I won't let them get hurt.
Sophie, is your memory back?
And yeah, that's her default. That's her signature weapon. It makes sense that it was the event one.
It's happening again.
You betrayed me. You betrayed me!
Man, you might have been onto something.
I will erase you!
Ren, no mercy.
Okay, no escape! Come forth! Detonate! My regard!
Sword assault.
Detonate! My regard! Okay!
If we can just keep him stunned, he won't get to do his anything.
Focus.
This might hurt a lot, actually.
Your blood will fall like petals! Bloody rose! I will erase you!
Slice! Okay!
Not getting my minute on this, I think. Ow, ow. Get unstunned, honey. Yeah. Not happening. But thank you, Sophie. "21 extra seconds. Dang. But that's why I made that save earlier, so that we don't have to worry about that here. Phooey. Yeah, the Nova Barrier sound sucks. You don't like hearing it because you're like, ah, God, what a pain. You can see why I like playing as Hubert. Yeah, he's a lot of fun. He's meant to just keep attacking. His defense, though. His defense ain't amazing. He gets bodied real fast. I like that other people really far away are getting blown away, but the two of them are just like standing there fine, like, whoa, wow.
Your Majesty, you must withdraw! All men, fall back!
Asbel! Sophie! Hubert! Are you all right? Talk to me.
Sophie, are you all right? Hold on!
I'm fine. I remember now. I remember you. Every one of you. When you were young. Hubert was shy, but he tried his best and always worried about everyone. Sharia was sick, but that didn't stop her from being cheerful and friendly. And I remember Asbel. He was strong and kind. He always protected me, no matter what we faced. It's good to see you.
Yeah, indeed.
Lieutenant! Are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. What's the situation outside?
And then he couldn't
Windor's
push a
army
giant
has
rock,
retreated from
exactly.
the city, along with King Richard.
Deploy men to defend the gates immediately. Do not pursue Windor.
Yes, sir.
I failed to protect anyone again.
That's not true. You protected me, Asbel. You saved me. Just like you did when you were a child.
Give mouth.
I don't remember much, but still I'm glad. And yet, I wonder why. I'm scared, for some reason. I'm afraid to search deeper and remember my past.
Sophie.
Yeah, like I didn't know who to give permissions to because I didn't want like 7 people to be like, oh, I gotta hit the thing, and then because I don't know how to I would have to make a full separate command to bring the counter back down, and we would end up trying to keep tabs on that, and I'm like, but there hasn't been one person who's been consistently here for every single time, so I'm just like, I'll do it.
Large numbers of their troops remain deployed on the high roads leading to Grailside and Verona.
Which is not to be like, y'all are slacking on being here. It's just like, I want you to not feel like beholden that you have to be here. Like, oh, I gotta be here for the counter. Like, no, you can go about your lives and like lurk and stuff. It's fine. Like,
So they
I didn't want to give y'all a job.
However, the Fendelians have shown recent signs of activity as well. We've deployed a squad to the Fendel border and are increasing
Tayu, you
our
streams
surveillance.
today, and it's like evening there.
plan
You're allowed to
something,
slack.
we won't
Go to
be
bed.
caught off guard.
Go chill.
Oh, Lieutenant, what was that light that appeared during the last battle?
I could.
You need
I had
not
considered
include
it.
those details in your report.
Might I ask why? It could be a new weapon developed by the enemy.
Oh, Tayu.
Official reports are no place for guesswork and
I'll protect
speculation.
you too.
Very well. But we still have to consider the Creus issue. Our higher-ups are demanding that we increase production in the Creus mines, and yet nothing has been done.
We lack the manpower to do it ourselves, and I will not force the people of Lant into hard labor. We are not here as a conquering force. We are their allies.
I suppose that's one way of putting it. However, you appear to be prioritizing the local people over the orders of our superiors.
You only think that because you still see me as a wayward orphan from Lant.
This is why my rank is higher than yours, Raymond.
But isn't that precisely what you are?
I am a soldier of Strata. I cast aside my homeland 7 long years ago. Or rather, they cast me aside.
Oh man, I don't think we can get any closer.
It doesn't look like they're crossing the border. They're probably worried about Strata.
What will you do now, Asbel?
Just what I can, I think. I have to ensure that Lant isn't swept into another battle. And then there's Sophie. She died 7 years ago.
She's always off on the
She
side with an
died
animal.
protecting us.
First
But
it was a
now she's
seagull, now
back,
it's a frog.
and not a year
Before it was
older.
Peep It.
I may not understand it,
Bye,
but I'll make
Froggo.
sure we don't lose her again.
Yeah, and we're totally gonna help. Right, Mr. Captain?
Sophie is me too. Ooh, a frog.
Of course.
Thank you.
Well, we came to investigate the Fendelian army, and we've done that. Let's head back into town.
Agreed. Come on, Sophie. It's time to go.
Can we visit the meadow?
Go ahead. Pascal and I will meet you in town.
Okay. Let's go, Sophie.
Yeah, people can be talking about really important stuff and I'll be like, cat, 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 cat. We are almost at our stopping point for the day. Almost. But we're gonna pick up a watermelon first. We can put that watermelon on our head.
I don't anticipate a challenge.
Please. Don't make me play as Asbel.
What's our motto?
Never give up!
Anybody but Asbel. I'm sorry to all you Asbel lovers out there, but I'm not one. I'm not good at him.
I don't anticipate a challenge.
I will struggle bust that all later.
I think that's
Not
all
now.
of them.
Because I'm pretty sure everybody's got to go through the trials parts. All by their lonesome at least once. Hate when games make you play as the main character. I'm rarely good at their skill set. Yeah, I wasn't great as Lloyd either. I could kind of wing it, but I really didn't enjoy it. I played as Yuri for a long time, though. I got really used to his skill set. But usually, like, the main character feels like the most plain one. Like, they should be the easiest to pick up, the easiest to handle. Like, you know, if you're just gonna go through the story, like Stan. Stan feels great. But, like, I don't know, Asbel I just can't do. He draws his sword, and then it feels like he can't do shit. Because, like, his A arts are all about him not drawing his sword. So after you draw it, you have to do a bunch of B arts. Which, like, he doesn't seem to ever want to chain by the time I draw the sword, so I end up just standing there going, what am I not understanding about this? And he just feels like he gets stuck.
I can't believe
You
it's
like playing as the heroine from
You really
Arise?
are the same Sophie.
But it is true.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. But there was a part of me that was
What's
sure
his
I'd
fucking name?
never
He was
see you
tough to
again.
figure out, too.
It just makes me so happy.
Being able to remember you makes me happy too. But everyone has grown so big. And I'm still...
I know it was Shion.
She must be bothered that she hasn't developed at all in 7 years. Don't you worry, Sophie. Even if your height and such haven't grown, you're still the same old Sophie to us.
And such? What else is there?
Oh, sorry, nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Hee hee hoo. That's fair. I wish I could remember his name. I feel stupid. But yeah, he got really hard to use. I couldn't really figure out Shion very well either, but a lot better than him.
This is where we met, isn't it?
Yeah. Actually, both times I met you, it was here.
Kisara just feels like you're trying to play as a brick
What
wall.
happened to me after I saved you? And what happened before I met you? Where was I? What was I doing? Thinking about it worries me. Maybe I can't remember because it's something I shouldn't remember.
Yeah, but you don't know for sure that your past was bad.
True.
Besides, what happened in the past isn't important. All that matters is right now.
Right now.
Let's go home. I don't want people to worry.
Okay.
Yeah, she could easily spam a lot of arts. Just pew 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 pew. Nope, no skit. Okay. Crab! Alright.
Hey, Asbel. Do you think Richard will come back?
I don't know, but if he does, Lant will become a war zone again. I imagine the Findolian army is just waiting for a chance to strike.
A war.
And if a battle breaks out, there'll be nothing I can do to stop it. I can't possibly protect Lant against such adversaries.
Asbel, don't you like Lant anymore?
Of course I do. I just know now that conviction alone isn't enough.
So Lant will become a war zone?
No, everything will be okay.
Hmm?
This won't take long.
Over already?
Poor plants. And bears. Grumpy little dude. Just gonna let him go about his life. Being grumpy. He gets to live another grumpy little day. On this bitch of an earth. Man, they even smashed up the light posts.
I found the medicine and bandages you were asking for, Sharia.
Thank you, Bailey.
Asbel.
What can I do to help?
Nothing. We have everything under control. We'd be fools to depend on someone who vanished during our time of greatest need. If help is required, Hubert will no doubt provide it.
No one got told that he got kicked out.
Bailey doesn't understand.
He's probably talking about my decision to join the Knight Academy.
They did
And
not
he's
need
right.
you when you were 7, my
I was gone
dude.
for 7 years. I abandoned my duty and thought only of myself. Maybe I should just leave Lant for good.
You're going to leave again? I heard Hubert might be leaving too.
What are you talking about?
I overheard one of the soldiers. Apparently, Strata is displeased with the way Hubert is handling things here. I think they're going to recall him.
Recall him? What's Hubert
Yeah,
going
but
to
he
do
said
about it?
you vanished in our greatest need. Like, Asbel had been gone for 7 years
If
by that
Hubert
point.
leaves, what will happen to Lant? I have to go see my brother.
Bailey's just being a shit.
Asbel, are we all going to be separated again?
But also I like how he was like,
I can't let that happen.
I should just leave for good. And instead of being like, don't do that, she was like, oh, you're gonna leave again? Like, she knows that he, even if he promised again, he would probably just leave. Yeah. You wanted to see me? I'm quite busy at the moment, so please make it quick. Hubert, I know how angry you must be at your father and me. I'm not angry. It's because of you two that I was able to achieve my current position. Then what about Asbel? Can't you find a way to forgive him as well? He had no idea that you were being sent to Strata to become an Oswell. After he found out, he was furious. 7 years and things haven't changed a bit. You've always favored him over me because he's the firstborn son. No, Hubert, I tried my best to raise you as equals. As equals? So when you decided to send one of us away, I assume there was a long and sober discussion? I can just see the two of you spending long, agonizing nights choosing which son to sacrifice. No, Mother, the facts are simple. I was expendable and Asbel was not. Hubert, please. Your father and I did this for you. The reason he sent you away is because... This is a pointless conversation. Hubert, wait. Do not bother me with such matters again. Dude, he's got every right to be pissed. He's not wrong.
Hubert, is it true you've been recalled to Strata?
Who told you that? Anyway, yes, I've been recalled. The order was signed by the president, so I don't have a lot of wiggle room.
I guess Strata's not happy with how things are going. What does that mean for your return there?
I'll likely be stripped of my title and never set foot here again.
Did you go against their plans?
They're gonna unlieutenant me just because they don't like how I'm doing things
it's
here.
It's foolish to sacrifice future stability for immediate profits. Even a common soldier such as myself can see that.
I want you to stay. You've meant a great deal to Want. I can see that clearly enough. You have the ability to think ahead and guide our people to a more prosperous future. I don't have the talent for that kind of thing. You're the only one who can protect Lant now. Hubert, please.
Surprising words coming from the Lord of Lant. Even if in name only. You don't mind your lands being ruled by a stranger?
You're not a stranger. You're my brother.
What?
I believe you will always act in the best interests of Lant. So all I can do now is help you.
If only there was more time.
What would you do with more time?
I can't solve all of Lant's problems, but I could fix quite a few. At the very least, I'd like to strengthen our defenses and make plans for an orderly transition of power.
Then I'll go to Strata instead. I'll tell them how much you mean to both countries. I don't know if I can stop your recall, but I should be able to buy some time.
Do you realize what you're saying? There will be no way to guarantee your safety.
If it helps you, I'm willing to risk it.
Why are you doing this?
Because it's a way for me to protect Lant.
I'll write a letter to the president. Bring it to the presidential palace in the capital city of Uliberte.
So you're accepting my proposal?
And be careful around Mr. Oswell. Don't ask for his help, no matter what.
Thank you. I spaced out.
Father?
He is, first and foremost, a businessman with considerable influence in Stratan politics. The plan to station troops here was almost entirely his idea.
I see. You're in a tough position, Hubert, and yet you're still doing your best for Lant. Thank you.
All right, get going. That letter won't deliver itself.
Okay, I'm off.
We still control the port that lets you access Strata's mainland. You can get there through the west gate.
That's fair, and I appreciate it, because I was listening, but then I was like... My brain was also not listening. I was like... I was doing that thing where you sit in class and you're like, I'm paying attention, and 20 minutes later you realize you really weren't. I'm getting hungry, so that's what's happening.
Sir, may I come in?
Yeah, I was listening, but also asleep. My brain has gotten really good at doing that thing where it's like, I'm doing such a good job of paying attention, go me! And I'm really not.
What is the meaning of this, Lieutenant?
I have entrusted Asbel Lant with a letter for our president.
Exactly.
If the order is rescinded, I will remain here. If that is not to be, then at least I'll leave someone behind to continue what I've started.
Am I to understand you won't be choosing me as your replacement?
Interpret things as you will.
Your actions will lead to great losses for the Oswell family.
Fuck the Oswell family.
My duty is to Strata. All other considerations are secondary. I am simply acting in my country's best interest. Or do you think the prosperity of the Oswell family should take precedence, Cousin Raymond?
My uncle would be saddened to hear you speak such things. It's like taking in a stray dog only to have it bite you.
You can say whatever you like. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have business to attend to.
Does that mean Asbel left already?
Damn him! Damn that upstart brat! Finally I get a chance to take charge of Lance, and he pulls this! What was my uncle thinking when he adopted him? I'm the one who's working for the good of the Oswells! I must stop that
I hate
letter
this
from
dude.
reaching Strata.
Oh no, I have to warn Asbel.
You there! What are you doing?
What? Who's there?
Uh-oh.
You. Were you listening at the door?
No, I was just, Ow! Let me go!
She's one of Asbel Lant's friends. If I were to use her... You won't win so easily this time, Hubert.
Ah! I was going to leave it off there, but it won't let me go back to the save point. It won't let me go back to any of them, I don't think, because I don't think it'll let me leave. Yep, and I can't go back. Alright, well... We all get to laugh at Raymond together. The creepy expressions are on point. They aren't. Or they are. They are.
There you are.
Brain.
Good.
Like I said,
I have a
hungry.
favor to ask. Will you come to Strata with me? I'm going to ask the president to rescind Hubert's recall order. Honestly, it could
Family
be
murder
dangerous.
that guy already got, I hope.
I don't know how the president will respond. But I need your help. So please come with me.
I'll come.
Thanks, Sophie.
I'll come as well. I've hardly done anything to repay my debt to you yet.
I'm totally coming. I've never been to Strata.
Thanks, you two. Has anyone seen Sharia?
She bolted off a little while ago. Looked kinda nervousy, too.
Perhaps I can be of some assistance. Sharia Barnes is currently under my care.
I think Pascal's entire life is a school trip.
She was caught eavesdropping on military secrets. The punishment for this crime is...
He is a
severe.
smarmy bastard.
I might be convinced to grant her a pardon, but there will be conditions. In exchange for your friend's safety, you will abandon your mission to Strata.
Hey! You just totally took her hostage! I won't let you hurt Sharia.
Now, I wouldn't attack me if I were you. Assuming, that is, that you care at all for your friend's life.
Damn you.
Give me the letter. Do it quickly before I have the girl devoured by monsters.
Oh, cousin. To think that you would stoop so low.
Lieutenant!
You will tell me where Sharia is, and you will do it now. If not, I will file a report for home detailing your clumsy attempt at blackmail. And that's not all. I will also inform them that you attempted to steal an official letter from a superior officer. Whatever you do, please decide quickly.
You leave me no choice!
Raymond! You damn fool! I'll take care of Raymond. Go find Sharia. Hurry!
I just love the way
Damn
that
it.
happens.
Sharia, where did they take you?
Just... You leave me no choice, and he draws a knife, and you're like, oh shit, he's gonna stab somebody! Himself. What? What? And he just immediately on the floor, like in the Peter Griffin pose, and you're like, sir? You're the worst kidnapper ever! Alright, but that, in Raymond's clumsiness, is where we're going to leave it for the day. I didn't have a plan B, so I guess it's death. Like, yeah, if I get found out, I guess I will... Sir, don't you Peter Griffin at me. Like, he's just flexing. Like, alright, cool. So our choices today. We've got Canary working on art. We've got Ruethwin, whom we haven't rated before, doing Power Wash. And we have Osho doing art. I mean, Barry's also on, but I don't... Unless y'all really want to raid into Barry, he doesn't really need our help. I will. We're all gonna have a good night because it's Paper Mario night, and you know what that means. Stupidity abound. A lot of dumbassery. And a lot of fun. Yeah, Paper Mario Friday, the voices! It means hot dog? Hot dog? Oh, Papa, I don't feel so good. Here, son, have a hot dog. No! I think we've got everybody but Carnage on board, because Carnage is off visiting family. You're going to be out at a burlesque show? Well, geez, how fun! You can come and see our burlesque show when you get home. It won't be as good, though. Alright. So what are y'all in the mood to watch? He will. If y'all want to see those dragon titties, you better show up. Found out they added a recipe in the remake for a hot dog. Really? Oh my god. If it's not, the VOD will still be there. You'll be going to bed. Aw, take you to sleep well. I really appreciate you coming by, because I know it's really late there and stuff, but it's so nice to have you. Same with Gemini. I think y'all are in the same place. Not like exactly the same place, but you know what I mean. They added the hottest dog recipe. That's awesome. You enjoyed the cries today. Thank you, Arba. So yeah, this is it for me for the week. With the exception of, you know, later on tonight. I think I might take off next week. I need a break for all kinds of reasons. If I don't, I'll throw a schedule up, but otherwise I will see you in over a week. Not 2 weeks, but, you know, week and a half. And on Sunday, though, I will still be over on Ocean Axis for more D&D. So, you know, feel free to head on over there and say hi. I will have a nice rest. I will do my best. I got a lot of work to do, but being able to work on that is also considered rest because it'll take some stress off of me. Because right now I'm letting work pile up and I don't mean to be. You better not. You will see my name just, you know, around. If we're doing Paper Mario on Friday, I will still be there for that. You bet your butt. But I think we're gonna head on over to Canary for more art. Because we haven't gotten the chance to watch Canary art yet. And I want to see. I want to watch it. It'll be nice we can all see it while I eat dinner and get ready for Paper Marioing. Does the VI watching you? I'm watching you too, Nakashima. Alright. Then yeah, we're gonna head over to Canary and I will see y'all in 2 hours. Goodbye.